The execute comes out onto A site. Oh my god, Doctor picks up one. They need this. They need to go well, but Bonobo shuts down Doctor. Oh no, there's a judge. Dude, R99 with a judge is insane. Insane and unhinged. Bonobo picks up a second and then a third.
Oh
what
my
is this guy
goodness.
on, dude? Somebody stop him.
Rank 60 Radiant.
That's a fourth.
Oh my Bonobo with the ace.
Dude, someone clip that. Clip that right now. That was insane.
Someone clip that. Exactly. Needs to be placed in the clips chat. Come on, we have a bunch of clips.
If you want to submit your clips to maybe get into the montage at the end of the term, then make sure you submit it in. Go into our Discord channel at UNSW Esports Club and get those clips submitted so we get to see your beautiful gameplay.
Do it again.
Here we go. Looks like they're gonna go here towards mid and B again. Hey, they said, hey, now B side is working. Let's keep doing it. But Novo is crazy. He knows no one's close. What an efficient split here.
Oh, Fishy Chair gets spammed through the smoke and taken out by Bonobo right there.
Bonobo
oh, man.
on the side, and he gets up second with his knives. He's got his dash up again. Oh my god.
Man, is this a second ace?
Oh my god.
His second ace does get shut down by Dokcha.
Oh my good god. Dude, that was almost 10 kills in a row.
Is this reminding you of a little game that you played a while ago?
No. Why would you say that? why would you say that? No, thankfully we didn't have to verse Bonobo in that game. But
yeah, they pulled out their secret weapon, hey.
Yeah, Bonobo was, dude, they won the Arc series without Bonobo, and they decided, hey, let's bring him in just to really seal the deal. I mean, it looks like they're sealing the deal right now. Let's see what Don have in store, but right now Bonobo is 15-1.
15-1. That's insane.
Want the audience to know that. And oh my god, look at this! They're walking up cat. Dude, I love this strat. This is my favorite strat. The silent walk up cat and then explode into tree. But the thing is that boss babies are so ready. There's 4 people on A right now. They've got a crossfire in tree, and they've got an Odin in tree as well. Oh no. Oh no, Strange Quark gets shut down. Doctor gets 1 kill, but the Stinger can't do much more than that. Fishy Chair gets a kill, but can't heal. Has to dismiss out, so he's super low on HP. So is the Killjoy, though. Yoshu, and there he goes. Fishy Chair's down. Let's see what Prad can do. It is Pradley. Go on, Prad. Gets 1, but and he's out of the suck. Does he clear close? He doesn't, but he gets the kill anyway. He's being crept up on. Oh, and the alarm blade's gonna be so huge. He knows exactly where it's gonna be, but oh my god, it's Prad!
Prad with the clean clutch right there.
Listen, we won't talk about the fact that KK whiffed. We'll talk about the fact that, oh my god. Oh my good god, that was insane. Damn.
Oh, and it looks like they are pulling out a timeout. And Dokcha has asked me to say that right now he's probably yelling at everyone right here because, you know, it hasn't been going too well.
Yeah, that makes sense. The timeout called by Dokcha, he is, or Dogeza Kim, he is most definitely yelling at everyone. I wonder what they're saying. What do you think? What do you think's going on in their brains? Do you have anything that you think they could implement to make it go a lot smoother, to turn this map around?
Look, I just think they're giving too much respect to these players. Like, I think that some of them might be a little bit scared for what has happened before in the ARC tournament, and they're worried, about what they can do. But I think that they just need to trust in their abilities and just send it.
They need to back themselves. This is very true. Absolutely. Let's see if they can do that. I mean, look, if your name is Strange Quark, then I don't think you should be scared of anybody. But it looks like
I agree.
maybe that might be what's happening, or maybe I don't know. We don't know. We don't know what's going on in that chat. Let's just see what they cooked up, and let's see if they can do something differently. Defenders look to be playing double tree, double B, and just jump peeking mid. They're gonna definitely allow the B split if it decides to come along. It doesn't though at the moment. Brad doesn't get caught by the knife. They don't know the killjoy's here just yet. They'll find out as they start creeping up though. It looks to be an A split, but hey, this double tree setup is ready for it, and they've got a killjoy off for the retake onto A side. But that does mean that they'll need to take tree control again. Oh no, Pratt
Oh,
gets caught out.
Yoshu.
And R99 goes absolutely crazy. Gets shut down, but gets a judge kill. I don't think I've seen this person get a single kill without a judge.
Look, R99 has just been pulling out the judge, and it's been working for him. Okay,
Yeah,
it's been working.
That's true. Their KD's positive. I can't say anything about that. Here we go. Ooh, the KO knife almost shuts down the retake, but it's still on for now. Let's see what Fishy Chair and Strange Clark can do. Fishy Chair are not on a Guardian, importantly. Oh, Strange Clark gets
Strange
the
Clark with
opener.
one kill?
Is he going to check? Oh, doesn't clear Bonobo. Gets traded out by Camelmeister, though.
Player standing.
Oh,
Fishy Chair
okay.
in a 1v1.
Fishy Chair is in a 1v1 situation. Surely he wins this.
Oh, look at that.
All
He
right.
gets the defuse as well. Beautifully played from Fishy Chair.
Look, I'm sure that we've seen his gameplay on the Guardian, and we know that he's clean. But you know, when he pulls out a Vandal, it looks like he's capable of doing even much more.
That's so true. I mean, he literally plays with a hand tied behind his back when he plays with the Guardian, and now he's been unleashed.
Here.
Oh, there he is with the Guardian.
Yeah.
He's got
He was
the
like, you know what, Vandal, too easy. You know, like you gotta. He's like self-nerfing himself, being like, you know what, I need to play the Guardian again because you know Guardian's probably cleaner.
So true. We'll see what they do here. Well, they're not coming to him anyway. It looks like the attackers are opting to go towards B site. Oh, is that going to be an Odin spam? Not exactly. Well, probably not because he doesn't have an Odin. So, yeah, it looks like the defenders are going to retake B, or at least use this Killjoy utility to spam rather than hold down from the site itself. Doctor's going to be jump peeking mid, is not going to see anything
You should
because
run.
the entire team is inside B main.
Lockdown does get committed here, but they're still waiting it out. As does the KO ult. Yeah, but it looks like on the side of Boss Babies are just going to be playing for retake here. Just letting them get the site.
Oh my goodness, 4 people on site. Bonobo pushed up, looking for his second ace. Let's see if he goes huge. R99 in main. He knows no one's flank though, so maybe he'll just try to keep the pressure from that side.
Here.
As long as he doesn't play too aggressively, it should be fine for him.
Go, go, go.
Oh, look at that. Strange Quark ult and Prad both get a kill. Yoshu gets a trade though. And now it's a 4v3. They've not got too much time left. They need to go instantly.
Yeah, but it looks like,
Oh,
you know,
he
he destroys the utility, and it's just down to Yoshu in a 1v3 situation right here.
And Yoshu closed that. He's not even going to try for it at this point. Yoshu gets some kills. Kills 4. Gets shut down.
But Strange Clark does shut him down.
Strange Quark doing strange things. Love that.
But, you know, on the side of Don's team, it looks like they have a bunch of really formidable players. Like Yoshu himself, he's also really, really sharp. And as we can see right there, but he wasn't able to kind of close out the round.
Yeah.
You know.
For sure. I think the team chemistry on the retake was so strong from the defenders. But the attackers, they went all on site, and then they decided to go back a bit, and then they, you know, and then this, and then this, and then this, and that kind of breaks down the team over time. And so that really, it looked like that's what happened there, especially when they were trying to get out of the Killjoy ult, and they couldn't exactly make it out. So decisions like that, which lead to splitting up the team and getting picked off in ones, that stuff definitely hurts.
Kind of insane right here.
Bonobo working mid, but the drone's going up into tree. Nothing's gonna catch Bonobo super high up. Now he knows Fishy Chair's doing the mid jump, so he knows that the enemy don't know where they are.
You are divided.
Oh, look at this. The Astral comes out onto B site. Bonobo and Don and R99 here are going to be ready to watch anyone who pushes through this. But let's see what the on side take is like. Prad gets one. Strange Quack gets down. Prad gets another. He gets taken down, but he's made this a 3v3. And Yoshu is low as well. Bonobo, if he goes down here, he does to Kapellmeister. This could be huge. This is exactly what the defenders need to continue their momentum. It's a 3v2. The Killjoy is low, and the Killjoy goes down.
Oh,
They know
insane
exactly where
flash.
KK is. KK gets 2.
Oh,
Oh my
my
god.
fishy chair clears out the round with a phantom.
Amazing. A phantom? Well, that's strange, but I think it's probably something that he just picked up. And
Yeah,
thank God
I'm
he did.
sure.
Oh my god, KK almost went really big there. He got 2 kills holding when his position was exposed, when they were coming at him from 2 different angles, and it was a 1v3. He did really well to get 2, but unfortunately couldn't close it out. I think again,
I mean, the
that
scoreboard
round-
has been even.
That's true. 4-all. They did bring it back, but the momentum is in favor of the defending team. But an economy is pretty strong for both teams. But I think this round is really going to make or break everything. If one team can run away with this round convincingly, especially if it's the side of the attackers, if it's the side of Don's team, then they're going to have their loss bonus from previous round and a lot of money going into next round. And look at this. The site execute comes onto A site. Kapellmeister pushes through the smoke and gets 2 huge kills. Oh my goodness. Doctor gets 2 of his own, and now it's a 1v4 for Yoshu, who's in tree right now. The smoke goes down.
Honestly,
He'll have a sightline.
I'm confident that Yoshu. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm really confident that Yoshu could clutch this out if he plays his cards right.
Could do this. I mean, he's got a lot of 1 angles here. Oh, look
Okay.
at that. They gave him the 1s. But he knows that the Strange Quark fight is going to be there. He knows, and he moves for it perfectly. This is amazing movement and decision making from Yoshu. Oh no!
Oh, with that crouch peek right there.
Crouch, the crab walk. No one expects.
No one
crab
expects that. Exactly.
Walk. Oh my good god, that is so impressive. Wow. All right. So that is a big round from the defenders. You can see that now they're building up some pretty good economy, right? Especially, I mean, if they can win this round, then they've kind of run away with the entire half because the attackers are on a pretty weak buy. Looks like 2 of them are forcing, 3 of them are saving. I don't really know what's going on right now. I don't know what the comm is, but they're gonna do their
Get
best.
out of my way.
All right. Doctor is pushed into B main. This is huge. He knows there's no one B. This allows Kapellmeister to then rotate off and focus on mid or focus on A as
Oh,
well.
but Yoshu might be aware.
Yoshu could be, but this alarm bot, it just depends on the alarm bot. If he breaks it, then he's going to be aware. If he doesn't, then he can keep this control to himself. Okay, look at this. The push, not towards B anyway. Oh, and oh my god, Doctor.
Ooh.
He gets a smoke for that alarm bot. And now this push comes out onto A, knowing that their flank is gone. But look at where the bomb is. The bomb is down in A main. Don has to run all the way back, and in the meantime, the entire defensive side gets so much time to develop their retake. But they've got to be asking, hey, where is the bomb? Why aren't they planting? Is this a fake? And now the
Don
plant
does
comes
get the
down.
plant down.
And it looks like it's going to be a fast retake. The Dark comes out. And let's see what they can do. Fishy chair. R99 gets the first kill. And oh my god, Bonobo with the knives. Too clean with it. Strange Quark and Prad.
2 of the 3 musketeers, they've made magic happen.
This is my
Prad gets the
go-to.
kill.
And
All right.
Both got a kill. It's a 1v2 and they get the retake.
Oh, strange Quark. See, I told you they make magic happen. I don't know what else to say.
I think it's a... What's the opposite of a caster curse? A caster blessing? Okay, Pradley. Alright, Prad. No one needs to see that.
What did he say?
Nah, don't worry about it. I can't even repeat it on stream.
Oh,
Let's just say
I see.
He was down on his knees. Which, hey, aren't we all for
Okay.
Strange Quark? Yeah, how do you?
I'm
how
not
do you
gonna
feel
say.
about that?
I'm gonna keep quiet about that. I'm not gonna say anything. If I speak in, I'm in big trouble. I cannot say
I am in
anything.
big trouble. Yes, very true, Jose Mourinho. All right. Okay, that was great. Look, listen. You think Strange Quark is the best? I think Pride is the best, and together they're the bestest. So that's amazing. Just another testament to how great they are. Doctor's in a corner with a stinger because he's got his ult and he knows what he can do with his ult. Looks like a B split, and it looks like they're ready for it because there are 4 people here right now, and Mr. Fishy Chair over on this side doesn't even care. He's just sort of holding it. He doesn't care about mid, doesn't care about cat, which looks like that's where the action is actually headed. So maybe he should care.
Yeah, but I mean, it seems like if they're not there, usually just push up. Get more space for your team, but don't overextend until
Wow.
you get picked off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but look at this fake, dude. They faked the A push and literally every single player rotated off B. Even the Killjoy utility.
No, but it looks like Kapellmeister is aware. Oh, Prad gets one mid.
That is a huge pick. He puts down his turret. He knows it's going to be another one. Oh my god, he doesn't know, but he gets him anyway. My god, Pratt is so good at this video game. Let's see what they can do from here, though. If Don's team can make this round
Spike planted.
favorable for them, that is very, very important. Otherwise, it's looking like an 8-4 half. Defenders have 3 ults ready to go. The retake comes through. Bonobo, this is so important. Fishy check. Oh my god, Bonobo, we have someone delete the VOD. That is not good. Yoshu gets 2 though.
Yoshu!
1v1. He knows exactly where Fishy Chair is. Oh no, the ult's gonna come down. He could
Fishy
defuse
Chair
this
is-
right now,
That is
but he
true.
doesn't opt to. Oh no, Fishy Chair. Oh, Fishy Chair's not aware.
Oh my god,
the ace
Yoshu
from
with the ace! Those 2 clean kills on stairs were nasty. Like, I'm so sorry, but what the hell just happened right there?
What on earth was that?
That was insane.
Oh my god, that is so impressive. Yoshu, I mean, I said, like, they needed that round to make it a 6-all half. Otherwise, with the loss, they just weren't going to be able to get there with the economy that the defenders were going to build. But I didn't expect Yoshu to go crazy. It was a 3v5. They had so many ults as well. Wow.
God, it's insane. Like we said before, this is a game that everybody's been looking forward to. And it looks like both teams are bringing their A game.
Absolutely. And I mean, how are they making Ascent exciting? I'm actually liking it. I'm enjoying this game, which is not as a rare thing to happen when you're watching Ascent. Teams are really going for content here, and hey, I mean, Fishy Chair's playing, so I guess content is
Being created right
created.
now.
That's so true. All right, here we go. It looks like they faked the rotate. Didn't exactly work because the entirety of the defenders are chilling on A. Kapellmeister thinking about maybe rotating. No, decides to stay in tree and never mind. Runs away. And so the fake kind of worked, I guess.
Yeah, Yoshu has pushed up onto Cat, and it looks like Strange Quark is holding the line.
Oh,
Astro
look
Wall
at this.
does get committed right
What an
here.
Astro Wall. They're doing the strange plant. Oh, look. Oh my god, Astro Wall. What the hell is happening? Don pushes through. R99
Oh,
gets
man.
one as well, and so does Yoshu on the lurk. My god, this is crazy, but it's Prad and Kapellmeister, the dynamic duo. I know we've said Prad and it's Prad and Fishy, Prad and Strange Quark, but Prad and Kapellmeister can do anything.
They can do anything as well. So let's see what they can do. It's a 2v5 situation. Do they end off this half with a 6-6 or a 7-5?
There's absolutely no way this is about to happen.
Last player standing.
Oh, your favorite player right here.
Oh, please. He's going to get knifed. They're looking for it. Oh, no.
He does get cleaned up by R99 right there, and it looks like we're ending off this half to a 6-6.
Wait, my stream crashed? I actually couldn't see that round. What happened? I don't think Prad,
No, you're good,
was
you're
last
good.
Live, right? He
You're
must
good,
have
you're
won.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. All good.
Look, as long as he doesn't get knifed, I think it's a win.
Fair enough. That's true. He didn't get knifed, and my boy survived, so it's okay. Anyways, here we are in the next half. It's 6-all.
Here.
What can we do now?
Bot coming back.
Oh, I mean, it's a really close game. I'm not too sure. I mean, I just feel like individual players have been just shining on the side of Dawn's team. Like, I don't know what else you can really do about that. Both teams have been getting aces this tournament. I just think that there are really crazy players on both teams, and I don't know what else you can do to counter such insane gameplay.
That is very, very true. I mean, look at this timing from Fishy Chair. He's pushed through. Oh, he needs some help in mid here. Maybe this is Fishy Chair's turn to go crazy. Let's see. R99 and Bonobo are aware that a player has pushed through, and they're also aware that he hasn't pushed back through, importantly, because he's been holding this line ever since that smoke went down.
Mm-hmm.
But it shouldn't matter too much. Fishy Chair is going to decide to push anyway. Strange Quark gets the first pick onto Yoshi, which is a huge kill. Oh, Don gets caught out by this Sova Dart. And here we go. Yeah, Bonobo was aware that Fishy Chair was pushed up there. He gets that kill, and now it's a 4v4. Both duelists on about half health, just below half. We'll see what they can do. Oh, Doctor. Is Doctor going to go huge here? He gets one, but then he gets traded out by the shot
By
dart.
utility.
Now it's just up to Strange Quark. He gets one.
Oh, he gets two?
another.
No!
Oh no.
But unfortunately, it looks like Bonobo does shut him down and gets 3 right there.
It's all right. It's all right. It happens.
It's like in my head, he won the round. It's fine.
Oh yeah, my stream crashed again. What do you mean?
And
Also, Mr. Producer, our stream did not crash. We're joking.
yeah, we're fine. We're good. Don't worry about it.
I mean, are we joking?
Let's not scare him so late into the game.
Very true. All right. So let's see what they can do on the second round. Look, pistols have never been the strong suit of the attacking side.
Boss babies,
anyway.
yeah.
But we'll see if they can pull something out of the bag on the second round. Honestly, like I love seeing second round wins after first round losses.
True.
As long as I'm not the one who loses.
Yeah, as long as we're not the receiving end, right?
Yeah.
So let's see what if Boss Babies has the ability to pull that off.
But Novo not. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
shot.
what an insane shot.
Oh my.
Oh.
He gets 2. Well, he gets a headshot onto 1, and then he gets a second.
Oh, he does get
Get
cleaned
shut
up.
down though. But then Don gets a
Oh.
trade. It's all good. It's trades in favor of the defenders right now. Oh my good god.
Turrets destroyed.
What is happening? It's a 2v3 and Don is on such low HP. But so is Prad.
Last player standing.
Prad picks a Spectre. The spike goes down. Something crazy has to happen right now. And Prad is the man to do it.
That is
Don
your
is
favorite
aware.
player right there.
That is my favorite player right there. You're right. Now, is he going to check his left before Kake checks his right? This is important. And he
Nah. That is a NT moment, like spam the NTs in the chat.
NT. Even gods bleed.
Yeah, even gods bleed, as one of the previous casters, Sunera, has mentioned before.
Of course. And oh, look at this.
And they're pulling out a second timeout on the side of Boss Baby. And I think they're going to be able to do that on a buy round.
That's so true, actually. That timeout led to them getting 6 straight round wins. So if they can do that now, they can put themselves on match point. But does lightning strike twice? That is the question that we're here to answer.
That is true. And also, will we be brought into overtime, do you think?
Oh, overtime. I don't know if my fickle heart can handle an overtime game, but I'm
That is
down.
true. I mean, let's be honest. Boss Babies versus Don's team was going to be a game that everybody was going to be rooting for.
Of course. So many keen eyes on this game. Who knows what's gonna happen? I genuinely have no idea. Like I could not predict it. We did a prediction at the start with the channel points. I honestly missed it because I was too indecisive. Of course, I believe in my boys, but the side of Don's team is so cracked.
Yeah, like I said before, individual players have been showing outstanding performances, and I just think that, if they keep it up, Boss Babies may not stand a chance.
Very true.
And sorry,
Oh, I was just going.
I was just about to say that boss babies have the team synergy that is unmatched and unreal.
That is so true, and we're gonna see it right now in this A. Execute so many players in A main, flashes, shots. So much utility being traded from both sides. Don gets the first pick. I think that was through a smoke. Oh my god, Doksha gets one too. Oh, look at that. Yoshu picks off Prad in an important lurk. He pushes all the way out of B main. That was very, very important. It's good to see that teams versing each other. They're learning. They're pushing out of mains. They're getting map control. It's super, super important here. We've seen earlier on in the day, though, that Don's team does love pushing out. They do like taking that control, and they are aware that they need to.
Kapellmeister might be walking right into a knife right there. Not a knife, sorry, a judge right there.
Oh no. That Spectre bullet, whenever I hear people spamming, I get so scared because I know the spam is just an indicator that there's something else more sinister waiting for me. And so, yeah, Kapellmeister not getting baited by it. Cogs holding his ground. Looks like Strange Croc's going to try to see if there's anything on the flank, but they're probably just going to decide to save this round.
10 seconds
I
left.
just think their economy does not have the capability to withstand more damage, as you know, it's just difficult.
Yeah, are the defenders going to push A main here to try to get greedy? I mean, they're on the bonus and they need to get kills.
Oh my god! We were about to witness a murder, but you know, it's all right. It didn't happen.
That was so close. Oh no.
God.
In chat, R99 says he got the crap scared out of him, but I think if you're Kapellmeister sitting in wine and you get jumped on by a judge when you're 19 HP, I think that would scare you. Yeah. Oh my god. Look at this. Bonobo, I think he's thinking of pushing out in mid. I really want to see it happen, honestly.
He pops
He's
his
not gonna do
dash.
anything. They're too scared. They went away. But, does this mean he's gonna... Doksha's just standing there. Is he typing in chat? What's happening?
Blocking sight.
Oh, Jack, get your head in the game, man.
Oh no, and Bonobo gets shot by Fishy Chair. I think everyone's head is a little bit off their rocker this round. Alright. Shots towards Cat. Maybe trying to say like, hey, we're coming. Get out of the way. Which, you know, Don probably does. He retreats back to tree. They make the cross. Maybe they are actually going to Cat. They've already got Fishy Chair here ready to help them split or ready to hook up with them. Oh no, Kapellmeister gets caught, but Prad gets a huge pick onto Bonobo. Being a bit greedy down in mid by himself. Let's see if Don can do anything here. He gets one.
Oh.
The flash comes out. He's going to stop any further pushes. Oh no, Don.
Oh,
Someone delete
that was no. That was actually really smart because they forced Don to
Huge kills from Strange Quark and Fishy Chair. The push through tree was very, very valiant, but unfortunately they go down. But yeah, you're right. It was incredibly smart, and Don just happened to accidentally.
Right there.
Yeah, take a little bit too long to kill the drone right there.
Do them astral guardian things
Oh my god, look at the economy. The economy from the side of Don's team is insane. You know, we've got so many players on, you know, 5,000 credits, 7,000 credits, a couple on 2,000 credits, and an operator, and jet knives. I mean...
They're dripped out right now.
Something, yeah. Attackers need something to happen right now.
Yeah, this is a very quiet round as they're just waiting for one another to do something. Shock darts are invested into the B main push. Oh, and Bonobo gets the first pick.
Look at that. R99 gonna invest his dart here. Gonna see no one, but that's actually gonna be a bit of a misguidance. If they decide to double up backside, that's probably going to be the best move here. I don't think the attackers are going to be fully aware of this. Oh,
Yeah, but
looks like they might be.
R99 with the judge capable
Are they gonna clear
of shutting
backside?
down.
They're not going to clear
man.
backside properly. Oh my god.
Oh,
and they all
that's
go down.
unfortunate. Oh
It was a
my.
beautiful push. It was a beautiful side take until the part
But-
where it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a really good hold on the side of Don's team.
Yeah, absolutely. They've never held backside like that before, and I guess they just didn't expect it.
So many things are going wrong on the side of Boss Babies. What do you think they could do to change and maybe bring it back?
Look, I think the slow play really worked. I think Boss Babies are on paper and objectively the more experienced and tactical team, right? And so I think it's very strange that they're not playing to that advantage and using their tactical advantage to secure every round. This round, they're just going for it. So hey, it's working, I guess.
I mean, they do have the manpower advantage. They're up 1. And let's see if they can keep going with this.
Let's see if they can hold it down. The defenders have no ults to help them. They're not even very close to any, but if Don can get an opener, then he can pull out the K ult. Maybe that can help. Let's see here. All players on site. Honestly, if I was Don's team, oh my god, Bonobo gets an opener. He
Oh,
gets
Bonobo
two.
gets 2.
They know they're both backside. Bonobo is gonna go in. He's gonna hold the bomb. Strange Quark gonna try to shoot him out, but he's not gonna quite get it. Bonobo's sticking.
Bros
my
don't
goodness.
fake. Oh
Gamma
man,
gets the kills, but at what cost? The cost of the entire
the
round.
round.
And now we're on match point. Oh no. Boss Babies they're facing the lower bracket in just 1 round's time potentially.
Look,
goodness.
like you said before, you know, a 6-6 to 6-8, 6-9 is a very slippery slope, and you know it's kind of showing. It's rearing its ugly head right here.
Very, very true. They've won 6 rounds in a row on their defense side, and hey, people who said it was defense-sided, you're right. Oh, look at this. Doctor almost could have swung on Bonobo there, but obviously would have swung into the operator. Or into the
Oh,
my god,
man.
Bonobo with an opera kill and a shorty kill. Dude,
It looks kind of
Bonobo-
doomed.
Is he gonna get one onto Strange Quark as well?
Bonobo is
Way,
just
right?
not giving any of them
Oh my god, he
any
got him through the wall.
respect.
I think.
Oh, Strange Quark does get him though.
Shuts him down, but now Prad is on low HP. And look at where Kakei is pushed up to as well.
Are they aware that somebody's pushed up top mid?
Prad is
Oh,
not aware.
Prad is not aware. Prad gets taken out.
remaining.
And Don
Oh,
gets one
but-
on the other side. Fishy Chair is stuck in a sandwich, and there
then-
it is.
And there it is. It looks like GG. Don's team wins.
takes it home. Oh no, what a map. That was so exciting. And what's crazy is we expected it to maybe even go into OT. We saw the 6-all, and there's no way we expected it to go this way. That is absolutely wild. The scoreboard, I mean, it shows you what happened. WH Bonobo. I don't know what WH stands for. W stands for winner. I don't care how cringe that is. It's true.
He is a
That
winner
is
right there.
insanely played. 6 first bloods for Bonobo, 4 for Yoshu, by the way. The lurker, the lurking Killjoy, picking up so many kills, so many openers to help his team out there, and yeah, just an absolutely wonderful game played from Don's team. I think obviously there were some cracks, especially in the first half, but in the second half, I think maybe it wasn't even the amazing play of Don's team. Of course it was, but I think there was also something to be said about the cracks that we saw in Boss Baby's side and their gameplay. What do you think?
Look, I just think that there are a bunch of mistakes that people made. And I mean, let's be honest, they had the side of Dawn's team, they did have a little bit more of a conventional team composition for Ascent of all maps. You know, pulling out the Reyna and the Neon, even though those are comfort picks, may not have worked out in the favor of Boss Babies this time.
That's very, very true. I mean, we've seen each of those people go absolutely insane on those agents. We weren't aware that Fishy Chair was too comfortable on Arena. Like we knew that his Jet gameplay or his whatever else is very, very good. But yeah, the comfort picks were not exactly what they wanted on this particular day. But overall, I think it was really, really well played. They obviously have some things to work out before they hit their lower bracket run. And well, I just hope we see some insane gameplay from them in the lower bracket, and maybe we can see an epic rematch, a best of 3 next week right here on the UCC channel.
Yeah, I mean, they're both, like we said before, formidable teams. I think maybe if it came to a bit more standard compositions and maybe more standard picks, they would have a better advantage. But,
That's
you know.
very true. That's very true. I think it's just like the experience on the side of Boss Babies, and like the team chemistry, as we talked about in the previous game against whatever other team they played, and just like how much tactical sort of knowledge they have in their brains, especially when you're talking about Cogs and Prad on the same team. Like how many set plays and how many tactics and how much just fundamentals that they must have stored in their brains. I think if they play to that advantage, and if they continue to play to that advantage in this tournament, I think they might just bring it back, and we might just see Don's team versus Boss Babies in the finals. Because guess what, Don's team have made it into next week's finals for the UCC Valorant Premiers for Term 3 2023. And but yeah, for now, I think that's it from me. Huda, do you have anything to add?
Well, before we go on a 1-hour break for dinner, let's also just thank our sponsor, Gigabyte Aorus, for supporting our UCC tournament.
All right, awesome. Well, yeah, thanks to Gigabyte Aorus, and thanks to you guys for watching. I will leave it there, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
And it's cold, but spring, fall. change for the better or see the rain and brave the weather. No matter what happens, I'll be my own friend. I think that I'm ready to live again.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the UNSW Esports Contenders Cup for Term 3 2023, also known as the ultimate set of tournaments for our amazingly talented UNSW community. We're here to bring you all the action and analysis from our thrilling games, VALORANT Prime, also known as also previously named VALORANT Premier, VALORANT Amateur, Rocket League, and CSGO. Well, for this term, we didn't have Rocket League, we ran League of Legends instead. But I'm your host, Huda, and I'm joined by my co-caster, Xander. And
Hello.
This tournament is designed for both experienced and new players to get involved in playing their favorite games on a competitive stage. We have some amazing teams and players who will be battling it out for glory and prizes. You can watch the games live here on our Twitch channel, where we will also be giving you some exclusive insights from our analysts and interviews with the players. So don't go anywhere because we have a lot of exciting matches coming up.
Absolutely. We can't wait to watch our next half of the VALORANT Prime teams play it off to see who goes into the finals, which will be next weekend, if I am not wrong, on Saturday.
Yeah.
But before that, just want to thank our great friends over at Gigabyte Aorus. Contenders Cup is proudly sponsored by our friends over there, and we would love to thank them for providing prizes for our tournaments, including all of the prizes that we'll be seeing for the VALORANT Prime teams today. And for those who watched League, those League winners actually won some great Aorus H1 headsets, if I recall properly.
Yes.
Don't forget to just check them out on all their socials and say to them, thanks for supporting UNSW Esports' Contenders Cup.
Yes, and Xander wasn't here earlier today. It was BMod, so we have to thank Pahul for his help casting today as well. So
Amazing
in the chat,
casting.
let's just thank BMod before we start off the next half of the games. But before that, we've known that Dawn Syndrome was the one that made it to the finals, and they've been putting up a spectacular performance. They pulled out Hu Bonobo, who is a formidable opponent for everybody who is in the higher ranks, because they've seen each other play ranked, and they've met up with one another in those lobbies. But in a tournament setting, it's a little bit different here. But before we get started, Xander, are there any teams or any players that you're kind of looking forward to seeing today?
Honestly, absolutely. I saw some of the earlier games while I was out, and honestly, it was very surprising how even though we had some different teams and different compositions, they actually really gave us quite a show. Even though it was best of one for the groups right now, so we don't get to see how they develop and how they adjust their strategies. I think seeing the losers round 2, which I believe is what we're going to be seeing next, versus Robo Pro Girl and Friends versus S&P. I'm personally going to root for S&P because got them friends in there, But honestly, it is anyone's game, because who knows, someone might pull something out that is just going to wow us or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same. I am also kind of rooting on the side of S&P because, they're our friends with, S&P Marudas, Jawsy, Jobs, Ixodal, our favorite, They have the potential to do so much. And I've seen them play and seen how they've fared against each other and also together alongside one another, because, when it comes to ranked Valorant, especially in such a high elo, players just end up knowing one another, and they're like, oh my god, this person is on the enemy team, we're doomed. Or oh my god, I played against this guy, he's trash, we can beat him. So there's always that kind of energy that we see here during these kinds of tournaments. And I'm pretty excited to see how these teams play out.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, that's true. And I think that S&P, they've been putting up a tough fight, behind closed doors, but they will finally get the spotlight today, and we'll be able to see how they play out in this match. Plus, I mean, aside, we've been talking too much about SMP. Like I feel like
Of course.
me and you, we're kind of rooting for this team because they're our friends, right?
Yeah, we have to be pretty objective in this role because obviously, again, and games. So we
Oh yes.
RNF.
Maybe just can't say
RNF.
their name.
So we have
Yeah, you can
SMP
call them
and
RNF. That's fine. That's all good. Yes, SMP and RNF. What does RNF stand for? Robo Pro Girl Friends. What does SMP stand for? Do not finish that sentence. All right. So if the teams are going to be ready, we will be jumping straight into Agent Select pretty soon.
Absolutely. We can't wait for this game to start.
And all right, so we just gotta wait for a minute. We are facing a little bit of a technical difficulties right now. However, we will just get back to you really quickly before Agent Select goes down and stuff like that. I mean, we can see it, but I'm not sure if the stream can.
It does look like we're on Bind right now, which is an amazing map to play on because it's such a classic map. Everyone knows Bind. It's something that we will never forget, and at least it's not like something like Sunset. It would have been cool to see something like Sunset, but the classics are always going to have a place in my heart when playing Valorant. So it's going to be interesting what comps they're going to take in, especially if it's going to be some of the classic comps, or if we were going to see something new and something interesting to give us some content.
I agree with that statement, honestly. Though I feel like, playing on slightly not classic maps such as Bind, Haven, and Ascent are always kind of like a riskier play. However, I think, playing on comfort maps is also something that people would usually do. And in this case, I mean, in Agent Select, it looks like the side of SMP have chosen the characters that they want to play, but they're making them sweat. They're making them wait. I think it's just some strategy that they're probably learning to kind of get in the heads of their opponents.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're running with it with the double controller, which is, I think, a very standard pick on Bind.
That is so true. I gotta say that even though I've played many of different the categories of agents previously on Bind, for some reason, for me, Bind has been one of my worst maps. Even though it's something that should be kind of ingrained, I think because it's been ingrained so long, everyone's developed so many different strategies, so many different lineups that you can't compete without having to know all of them or anything like that. So especially in this high elo game, we can't we basically expect for those lineups to appear, or at least some of the more common lineups to actually appear.
Well said. I think that you're completely right with that. But it's also just very surprising that, on the side of RoboPro Girl and Friends, they haven't really been pulling out really conventional team compositions today. But I'm still really excited to see how this plays out, especially because, we have a bunch of fan favorites, and Gelato as well, especially, has also kind of been running Ixodal and Strange Quark down in ranked. And in a tournament setting, it could be slightly different. So we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. So we do see we are I actually don't know which team is which, but we see the attack is currently heading towards B side.
Yeah, heading towards B side. Yeah, it looks like SMP is the one attacking here. SMP, Jawzy gets one pick, clean. Very clean and clinical right there.
Absolutely.
It looks like a lot of them are kind of caught off in elbow.
Jawzy getting that through the smoke.
Yeah, perfect crosshair placement right there. Jump spotting knows that Gelato is out elbow, and it's just down to Gelato. It's a 1v3.
Yeah.
Does he have any chance to clutch this? He gets Ixodal.
Another one. Being
Now
forced
they're
in here at long is actually very frightening because now he has too many corners to check.
And he knows that Jawzy is in. Oh, and he does get cleaned up by Illume. We've seen Gelato win those. We have seen him win those. But, the kind of teamwork that SMP can bring to the table probably just counters that right there.
Absolutely. Illume actually going, I believe, wrapped around all the way to catch Gelato off guard there, trying to get that information from hookah and then passing that on to Illum so that he can peek.
Yeah, like I think that's just like perfect teamwork right there. Yeah, you'll never see that in our ranked games. Hey, Xander.
No, obviously, no, definitely not. Absolutely.
Oh, Jubs misses his flash. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, it's okay. Delete the VOD. We don't see that.
No.
It's okay, Jubs.
Game over.
We didn't see that. We didn't see that. It's okay. Nah, but I've also heard that Jubs hasn't been playing Valorant recently, so like we'll just give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. We do see Kala or Sala being blocked off here now, stuck on the side. Whoop.
Oh, Gelato gets a crazy shot on Ixie. Oh, but
Oh, we're getting shots here and there.
oh man, it's
Flaws and all, grabbing some kills there from the side, like grabbing 2 kills there.
yeah, it's down to SMP
Very
Marudas.
sharp.
We have seen him win these as well. We have
Definitely
seen
not
him
great
win these.
being getting some of that collateral damage from the extra nades there.
Yeah, the paint
Definitely not
shells.
helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, he knows where these two are. Does he have?
Enemy remaining.
Ooh,
Okay.
Nice shot.
He's down to 21 HP. Gelato is pretty sharp. Does he get? Oh, he gets caught off guard, and Gelato finishes him off. And they ended on a thrifty. Yeah, when you're in high elo, you know this is a
Yeah.
really high elo game right here. I'm just gonna reiterate: there are a bunch of Radiants on both sides. It's a very formidable matchup. And even though this is the losers bracket, you know they're still considered pretty insane players right here.
Yeah. And you
And-
can really see that like once like they understand the timing, but unfortunately that timing was just unfortunate for their side because he was going through this all of his utility trying to get in without being seen, and he knew where the enemy was but through the gunshots, but yeah, unfortunately got timed from there.
Yeah, now while they are on a buy round on the side of RoboPro Girl and friends, and it looks like because of that they are cleaning SMP up.
Wow.
And they do finish it with a flawless right
That
there.
was nice, swift, precise gameplay right there.
Yep, I mean, RoboPro Girl and friends, like I said before, formidable players, absolutely stomping on some of these high-ranked players in ranked, and they've seen each other in ranked. They played against each other, they've played alongside each other, and you know, at this stage, we should kind of expect that they know like a bit of their tips and tricks, and like they should be able to read each other. But it looks like, you know, RoboPro Girl and friends have the better read on SMP here.
Absolutely. And now we can see that they're currently spreading themselves out across all the sides, just taking it slower than some of the previous rounds.
Yep. I think that's the call right there. RoboPro Girl gets 2 clean kills right there. SMP Marudas takes down the raid boss, Gelato, and takes
Oh.
out 2. All right. I think his girlfriend is in the chat right now, knows that he's an amazing player himself and is rooting for him.
Taking the telly to try to catch him across, but was actually countered there, hearing it, and unfortunately being taken down by RoboPro Girl, grabbing the 3rd kill for them.
And now it looks like Ixodal and Jubs make their way to A site, because they should know that nobody is here.
That's right. We did see Marutis actually clear it out fully, basically, except for backside, but they knew that the rest of the CTs were actually over at B short. That's what it's called? I apologize if that's not what it's called.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. They got the plant down safely. It's a 2v2 situation. As long as they hold their angles and they hold their fire, they should be fine. Ixodal connects with one, and it is down to RoboPro Girl. I've seen her clutch these. Oh,
Double swing.
but unfortunately, she does not
Yeah.
get the ace, and Ixodal cleans her up and puts another round on the board for the side of SMP.
Absolutely. And that peak there, that double peak, unfortunately, that was such a wide angle between the two. That would be absolutely godlike if you were able to clutch that one out, getting the 2 kills there. So it makes sense that that was not something that was possible. But good attempt from that side for trying to at least get the bomb defuse where possible. But yeah.
Yep, and now it looks like they are setting up for a B split push here. And you know, we've seen this strategy from SMP where it's Brimstone and Sky always playing together, always fighting for B long control. However, it looks like the side of Robo Pro Girl has been pushing up, and it looks like they are fighting it out on site. Illume gets one, a bunch of trades happening, and it's down to Jawzy and Marudas to finish out this round.
We do see the showstopper being brought out here, but unfortunately does not get anything as the other members over here are currently still trying to get onto site to do a retake.
Spike planted.
RNF now actually just getting onto site, so now they are very wary where SMP is, and Marudas was able to get the one from Hookah.
Player stand.
Oh man!
Oh!
But he does get cleaned up by Flaws. That's just, you know, his name might be Flaws, but he did a flawless round right there.
Absolutely. Hey, you can't, you know, it's very great to see people have flaws, but you know, some people get those perfect rounds. I have to say that sometimes I whiff a lot, but then I get some of those crispiest like rounds where I get like every kill, and I'm like, oh my god, I saved that round. You know,
Honestly.
those ones are what makes me happy.
Exactly, and the thing is, those rounds that you've described, we're seeing them here. Like, we've
Yeah.
seen a bunch of clean shots from players, but, you know, they're confident in everything. And what is happening right here? It looks like...
Flaws.
It looks like he's playing on really high sense. You know, maybe that's the tactic. That's what we have to do. Maybe high sense is the way. Hey, since he clutched that round right there. Yeah, but it looks like SMP is opting for a default right here.
Yeah, it does look like that. And again, once again, we do see a bit more of a slow play. We know that the teams have adapted and now are a bit wary of what's happening on the other side. And we can see that S&P is moving towards A site now. You can see all their members have gone past. And okay. An unfortunate pick. Flaws got Ixodol there, but Illume got a trade, and now it is a 4v4.
That is true. They are also going to be exploding out of A site right here, but they're also being caught off guard. Oh, Jawzy does make it to a 2v2, and it looks like they're TPing, and you know, as everybody knows this from the FNS masterclass, let's TP my kittens. You know, let's TP my kittens, and they did exactly just that. Now it's down to a 1v1 situation, and it looks like Jawzy, you know, planted for long, just waiting for the Brimstone.
Absolutely.
And thankfully, Brimstone does not have his ult either, so he won't be able to, you know, really secure this round unless he does something. He does have a molly for stall, so does he invest it into long or hookah? Let's see what he decides to do. I think he gets the read on long. Oh, but he gets caught with his utility out, and Jawzy cleans up the round.
Oh, that's just so unfortunate. That happens so many times for everyone. Everyone's had those moments where they pull out the utility at the wrong time. Oh, that's so unfortunate for the Brimstone over at the side of RNF. But good round, good map for now, and we have a 3-on-3 at the moment. Quite even. Still don't really know who's going to take it out, but you know, let's see how that goes.
Look, it's a very even game, and a lot of the games in this tournament have been pretty close, especially because a lot of the rank, you know, matchups are pretty much identical because they're always, you know, the same amount of radiance on the team, same amount of immortals, and they're all just like really good players. And it looks like SMP explode out onto B site, deciding to commit the Brimstone ult right there. Robo Pro Girl unfortunately gets one on
goodness.
SMP Marudas, but 3. Whoa! Everybody just kills everyone. That's kind of insane. Okay, and it's done. It's down to Flaws, and he gets 2 right there. There are 2 more players on site. Does he win this? He is half HP.
Goodness.
You know, oh my god, he gets the read. He spams the tube. And he decides to explode right in. Oh my god! He in the process of eliminating one of the members, he ends up eliminating himself. That was so unfortunate.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That would have been an amazing play because we did see that, I believe it was Brim on the other team actually sticking towards the side of the B site. So that means he would have been out of his way and might have been able to get that round clutched out. But unfortunately, damaged himself in the process of using the showstopper, which is just unfortunate to see.
Gosh, that. Wow. You know, he
Yeah.
really would have won that. That was just
Honestly.
really unlucky on his end. But you know what? It's all right. It looks like SMP has one extra round to the board. And Gelato pushes Showers here. And it looks like it's a fast A take from SMP. But do people know that Gelato is in Showers? Oh, Jawzy gets caught out by the Trailblazer and two people push out Showers. Now it's a bit finicky on the side of SMP.
Yeah.
Ixidol also gets taken out, but Jubs is good for 2 and brings it down to a 3v3 situation. That's a nice
Jubs
shot in
grabbing a
Gelato.
third.
Jubs is setting himself up for the A's. Now, does he get it? We have been
do
seeing a
see
bunch
Chamber,
of
though.
insane. Yeah, we have been seeing a bunch of insane aces here as well. He does spot Chamber and the Cypher, the Harbor Cascade is used as well.
Yeah,
So
and
we'll
we do
see.
see they are doing a pinch. Oh, unfortunately, Maruda's actually getting that read and able to catch him off guard. Now we only have
Yes.
one in hookah.
Oh,
get one.
Kala does get one, but is he aware that there's somebody else below him?
Oh, he's just.
he
I feel like he
might
just saw
know.
ahead there.
He did. I think Jubs can see he's okay. All right, he
One-
plays around
one
the
down
smoke
to 1v1
really
now.
well. And now it's, may the best Brimstone win. Oh, and Illum gets taken out, and it looks like, unfortunately for you, Illum, Kella is the better Brimstone.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do see that some people have been playing for that long, kind of lineup. But unfortunately, I feel like a lot of people do actually expect that, especially if you're planning at that position, because most people will think, oh, they must be planning for long, and that is actually the case most of the time here in the higher elo play. So from where we can we've seen it planted, I think 3 times now, or at least quite a few times planted for long. So it makes sense that they were able to kind of suss out that they were waiting over at long.
Yeah, and it was just perfect crosshair placement as well.
Honestly.
He didn't have enough stall. And it looks like they are also going to be exploding again out onto A site, chasing
Do
the
have a
chamber off of his
showstopper
line.
out. Oh, but still got
Oh,
the kill.
nice
That's fine.
stun! All right, so Jawzy gets the opening pick on Sky, which honestly is pretty amazing considering Sky is such an important agent when it comes to playing Bind. Oh my god!
Flaws
Gets 3 with the judge! And Gelato
judge
closes.
kill.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, he hasn't closed the round just yet. Illum does have a sheriff. Does he make it? Oh, the body block. He does get 2 clean shots, but at the
Yeah.
cost of the round, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was actually went really fast for that post plant there. We did have
Dude.
3 of the members of S&P inside lamps, but against the judge, I don't know, man. For a judge play, that one was what you would expect to happen in lamps.
Look, we've been seeing a lot of judge gameplay today, especially from R99, and it looks like, Flaws is also just picking that up and is also giving us some quality judge gameplay right here.
Yeah.
Look,
no, we
it's a-
definitely see that.
It's a stinky gun. I think me and you can both agree that it's a stinky gun.
Oh, yeah.
But that aside, Gelato does get the first pick on Jawzy, second pick. He does get the third pick. Oh, but he does get shut down by Jubs right there. But honestly, Gelato just making it already a 4v2 is
Yeah.
just insane. The amount of value that he brings to his team is just insane. It's down to Jubs. Jubs does get 3 in the process, making it a bit more doable for him. He pops out his Seekers, and now he knows that one's going to be coming from CT and one is coming behind him.
He does
So
know now
he-
it's a pinch for sure.
So he has to push something. He is also down to 6 bullets. He does get Robo Pro Girl. He is down for the ace. come on, what are you gonna do? It's a 1v1 situation. It's
1v1.
Flaws. We've seen Flaws clutch up rounds, but we've also seen Jubs with this insane aim.
Oh, Flaws, unfortunately. Oh, sorry. Jobs, unfortunately, being killed by Flaws there, and now no longer able to get that ace. That
Oh
brings
my.
RNF to 6-4.
All right, okay. Flaws being a little bit toxic in the chat right there.
I think
Let's
that's a
just,
big classic for like some Valorant gameplay, I'd say. Oh.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Are we gonna face some technical difficulties? Tech. Yeah, I think there'll be a tech pause right here.
That's unfortunate, but that was such an interesting game. But unfortunately, yeah, we didn't get to see an ace. That would have been amazing to see.
The match timer, the pause timer is already on, so we don't have to worry too much about, you know, technical difficulties and stuff like that. Like, we just need to wait a little bit for I think Jubs to come back the side of
Yes,
SMP.
that's right.
Yeah, so we'll be taking a tech pause for a second, guys. Don't worry. But before we get back into the game, before we get back into the game, and we'll just wait it out for the tech pause. You know, there are a bunch of star players that we're seeing right here, and I'm just saying, like, Jubs has been taking a break from Valorant at this moment, but he's been pulling his weight. You know, like it's been insane. His performance has been great, and Gelato has also been, you know, bringing so much value to the team. And
I agree.
you know, these players, when matched up against each other, it's been a back and forth, really.
Yeah, no, and we see on the side of RNF that, like, we have two star players actually on their team right now, because we've seen Flaws really get those like clutch ups. Honestly, like a lot of his gameplay, we've seen he's just clutched around or gotten that great gameplay right there, giving us some great content and giving us some great kills.
You know, it was just really unfortunate that he was not able to connect his last shot right there. It was just winnable. And honestly, I just think that there are so many things that we're looking forward to, because like these two teams, formidable players, you know, there are a bunch of problems that are happening at this point of time, like some technical difficulties they're going through, but it's okay, because, you know, we have to just, like, you know, the game goes on. Like, we'll just need to wait for a moment, and like, just like, you know, I think these teams are also kind of probably using this time to discuss, you know, some strategies and stuff like that. Like, I think they're gonna end up pulling out like more plays right now. And the thing is, right now on the scoreboard, you know, Gelato and Flaws really just pulling their weight for the team. Jawsy, as usual, on top, but unfortunately, why is our favorite player Ixodal? What's he doing at the bottom?
Oh, hey, he did get some great shots. We've seen some great shots from him, but perhaps he's trying to fill another room or something. We don't know what's happening in their comms. Maybe
That's
there's a good reason for that, but you never know. All we can tell is that at the moment, we do see RNF having the advantage of 2 rounds, and we do see Gelato and Flaws actually going out with 14k with 8 and 6 respectively for deaths, which is an amazing feat against a team like S&P, which have also had those sort of rounds and those sort of maps. So honestly, this is kind of exciting, because both of these are very good. We do see some of those more clutch up games. They're actually on the side of RNF, who has had more of those clutch up rounds. They need to really bet on some of those players who are up on their leaderboard or on the scoreboard. So
Yeah,
just
I
like
mean,
I said,
honestly,
Gelato
you said
Flaws.
that perfectly. I think there are so many things, and it could go a couple of ways, and it could go either way, you know what I mean? Like, we've seen formidable players, and it just looks like as long as Ixodal pulls up his socks, like, I think we're going to be able to see what potential he has and like what he can bring to the table.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The potential of all of these players, they're like, it's to, as you said, even Ixodal, the one that's currently at the bottom of S&P, he's been amazing before. So every single one of these players, they have the potential to really change the game, whether it goes from 6-4 to like 6-10 or like, you know, the other way around. There's no really like I guess predicting what could be happening here. And since this is a best of one, we don't really get to see the map by map adaptation from these teams. So we only have one map to see who really gets through and who really like clutches up for their team.
Yeah, honestly, and I mean, we've seen the performance that Gelato has been giving us, right? Like, I think he's the star player in this lobby at this point of time, and honestly, Flaws as well. Like, these two players have been monumental and been amazing for their teams, and I just think that as long as they keep this up, they have a very huge chance of, you know, kicking SMP out of this bracket and this tournament. However, we also, you know, me and you, we're still SMP fans in our hearts because they're our friends, of course.
Yeah, and absolutely.
But we just need them to, you know, get on that, you know. And there's also some strange things that are happening in the lobby. Like, you guys can't see it. We're just gonna censor it for you. We're gonna censor it for you, so don't worry about that. But
yes.
Yeah, like they've been amazing, and you know, we've seen Jawzy. I've seen Jawzy in his ranked games. He's amazing, and I just think that he needs to, you know, not doubt himself. Like, go in. You're great, Raze. Come on. You know,
absolutely.
like, I just think that a lot of the teams end up like shaking their boots and being like, oh my god, like, I've seen these guys in ranked, and like, I'm scared because like they're better than me. But the thing is, bro, both of you guys are Radiant, you guys are Immortal 3, you guys should be on the same skill level. You guys just need a bit more confidence. Like, that's just all we need for them to kind of like
absolutely
pull their socks up. Like, I just think they just need more confidence in themselves.
It is, yeah, like, honestly, like, we did see that Flaws really gave us something unique to see. Maybe not unique against the Valorant scene, but like, we did see the judge come out and really put out was it a 3K? Oh man,
Lambs.
Sorry. Yes, lambs. I was like, I had like a light bulb in my mind, but that was literally what I needed to say. Anyway,
yes, no worries.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and now the technical pause is over and we will be back to the game.
Yes, and I can't wait.
All right, now it looks like it's a slightly poorer buy on the side of SMP, but you know, it doesn't really matter. Some people say like, it doesn't matter what kind of guns are in your hands as long as you know how to use it, and as long as like, you know, you will always have a gun in your hands if you know how to use it. We've seen a bunch of crazy classic kills here, so I don't think it's an excuse to not be able to perform.
Absolutely, and I've had a game with I've had a game with a Frenzy, and some people just cracked at it, and then I can't. So I mean,
Jubs does get the trade on Flaws after taking out Jawzy, and it looks like the side of SMP might be retreating, and Gelato does get Maruda's off guard, so they have to be aware of flank, but they do not check their corners, and Kala gets Ixidol, but Jubs does trade him out. Now it's a 2v2 situation. Jubs and Brimstone are low, and he gets caught through the smoke. So it's just down to Jubs. Jubs does get one. He does not get the last one. Gelato is just too quick with it, too clinical, too clean.
Absolutely, and that was really close though, because Jubs could have really gotten that clutch up as well, like just as anyone else could have in this game, because Gelato was stuck in the corner and Jubs knew where they were. But sometimes some people have better gun plays than others during a game map or during a round. So, you know, unfortunate, but that was how it went, and that was amazing gunplay from both sides.
Yep, I agree. It looks like it's just Gelato's playground right now. Like, it looks like he's just stomping, and somebody does need to sit him down in order to, you know, get back on the leaderboard.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do see here that RNF chose to stack A, but looks like they didn't get enough information to really stay there. So we do see 3 of them actually kind of hover around both sides and just figure something out. And we do see SMP taking it very slow, not giving him any information, but also just like slowly creeping up, trying to get their own information.
Yeah, it looks like SMP Marudas and Ixidol are taking Shao's control. Oh, and it looks like Jazzy has also just been denied information and killed as he gets traded out. Not traded out, sorry, gets the first pick on the side of RNF.
my
Oh,
goodness.
but Ixodal does get the first kill
Yeah.
on RNF to. Oh, he does get the second.
That
He does
spray
get the
control was
second.
excellent there.
Gelato does get spammed through the smoke, and raid boss down, raid boss down. They do get denied the plant though, as the Brim ult does get committed. Illume, ooh, that's just unfortunate.
Illume grabbing that kill, but was also traded from the dead by the showstopper.
Oh, the wide swing does not work, but Jubs does clean it out, and they end off this half with 7 points to RNF and 5 points to the side of SMP.
Yeah, now that we're on the other half, do you think it's going to change? Because, like, obviously, we have the different sides and different teams have different strengths. So, like, even with the composition that they have now, like, what do you think? Like, is it going to make a difference, or do you think they're going to be still pretty evenly matched?
I still think that it's going to be pretty evenly matched. However, we have seen Gelato perform. I mean, not even recently, like throughout this match. Him and Flaws, the 2-star duelist players, have been, fragging out and doing and being monumental for their team. However, it is on the side of attacking. So they, duelists are supposed to shine on the side of attacking, but for some people they tend to shine on defense, so we'll see how it goes. And it looks like the 5 of them are creeping up to hookah.
Yeah, RNF going to
it
B
looks
straight away.
It's a fast execute right there.
Absolutely, and unfortunately, SMP being caught off guard there, only having one of their members on site there, so they had to move back. Brim had to go towards the side, waiting for the rest of the team.
Yeah, Jubs does get the first kill, and it looks like all 4 of the players have retreated to long. Oh, but it's just a bunch of fighting. Now it's down to a 2v2. Jossie does get one with the boom bot right there. Gelato, gets picked off, and pros don't fake. And it looks like Marudas and Illume bring SMP to the board with 1 round.
Yeah, and absolutely. SMP holding that side angle there, very dirty for the side of RNF, not expecting that they were holding that smoke. That angle was unfortunately just not predictable for RNF and couldn't actually get that, unfortunately. But that does, as you said, bring us to a 7-6 on the first round for this half.
Look, in the previous game that we witnessed, it was a slippery slope. It was like a 7-6, then a 7-7, 7-9, and it was just like it went uphill for the side of I believe Dawn Syndrome previous game. However, we shall see if that happens on the side of SMP this game. Now it looks like a lot of them have been. It could be an A split here. I think Illume gets the read, and he does get 1. He gets 2. Oh, but he also provides a bunch of really serious chip damage to Flaw. And it looks like Ixodal also gets a collateral right there. That was just insane. Yeah. And now it's just one last person. Oh no, caught with his utility out. But Jubs does clean up the round. And 2 more points are up. And now it's even on both sides.
It looks like Ixodal actually may have had some tech issues. That's why he may have caught that utility out there. But looking at what happened just then, Illume going for that spray onto the smoke that he made, and then gunning it after he heard that there was someone walking in to showers there, and that was just absolutely phenomenal to see.
Yeah, I just think exactly. I just think that he got the read there, and he was rewarded. And of course, he might have resorted to some dirty tactics, like running and gunning. But if it works, it works. I know Riot Games have always been trying to, change and say running and gunning shouldn't be a thing in this game. However, it looks like they're also kind of rewarding some of these players right here, and it looks like RNG was also on the side of Illume as he managed to clear out by showers by taking 2 picks right there.
Yeah, and then right after Illume's double kill there, we were able to see Ixie actually getting, as you said, a collat, I believe, for getting 2 of his own.
Honestly, I just think that like I mentioned before, some duelists tend to pop off on defense rounds, funnily enough. And I think we see that with Ixodal right here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And as we said before, Ixodal, again, one of those players that we kind of keep our eye on because he's previously had some amazing gunplay, getting 3-4 aces out of nowhere.
yeah.
Because he just has that precise gunplay that you would see from someone like, I don't know, Tens or something like that. Because these people, you gotta admit, everyone in like this higher elo, even though they may have amazing aim, every single one of them, some of them just have that like really quick and really precise aim that like doesn't just manifest but like is always on, and some of these players are just like cracked in that way.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've seen Gelato, he's so clean right now. Like, you know, the only way to stop him is really just to, you know, gang up on him, kill him, that kind of thing. Like, it's been crazy. Like, we have a bunch of really, like I said before, talented players. And I think that if, you know, we have more of these kinds of players up in these ranks, it's just going to be insane.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, we've seen so many of these players perform during this tournament, throughout this tournament, and we have had a bunch of aces. Like, we've seen an ace from Tokja, we've seen an ace from Gelato. We're gonna be seeing a lot more aces, I think, in this match. And Jubs also super close to an ace earlier today. And I think that, you know, we're in for some amazing gameplay. And now that the scores are matched, like we said before, it's anyone's game.
Yeah, and we do see, once again, we have some star players, some amazing KDAs here, like Floors going 19-10, almost
That's insane.
2-0, like 2.0 KDA, which is just amazing to see, against, especially in this higher elo.
Yeah, and we are back in the game. And honestly, really great point brought up by Xander here, because how it looks like you're smurfing on Radiance. Like, how is that possible? Like, that's insane. Yeah, but it just, you know, it just goes to show that these players are just formidable opponents, and they have been putting on quite a show for us. And
We do
now
see
it
here-
looks like, oh yes, go ahead, sorry.
We do see that, like, even though I believe this is, hold on, I'm getting confused right now, RNF going towards the side of B, we do see SMP actually going for like a 3-person peek into short there, and that denied them actually going into B.
Though there's still one person on B side probably just trying to fake on this side of RNF as they slowly make their way to A. However, they do not know that the entirety of showers have been pushed up by Jawzy over here. So Jawzy might have an amazing timing and flank on these guys.
Ooh.
Ooh, Flaws does get the first pick on Illum.
Spike planted.
But
Even-
I am not sure if they're aware of Jawzy flanking them. Jawzy does get one, but is unable to get more. SMP Meridas evens out the round as he gets one more pick, and it's down to a 3v3. Gelato, the raid boss, is extremely low, but he still gets a shot through the wall on Jumps
Yeah,
right there.
Absolutely. You did see Brim was just standing there with utility out, unable to get that kill. But then, you know, we did see the Reyna actually trade it out.
It's down to Ixodal, and he unfortunately does not win that as he gets caught in a crossfire as Kella
Yeah.
pushes out of showers.
We do see now it is an 8-7, just a slight advantage, but you know, it's very great for the mental to see that they're able to, you know, really still go against them. And even though they've swapped sides, as you said before, it's still pretty even, I'd say. Like, I don't see too much of like a bias between the two.
I mean, honestly, it looks like it's just back and forth and back and forth. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this game even took us to overtime.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see that happening. And obviously these players, they want to get into the final stage. So they are trying to battle it out. They don't want to be dropped out of the losers bracket.
Of course, and of course, like the prizes, thanks to Gigabyte ARS for sponsoring us, we have 5 monitors to give away, and I don't think they want to give it up anytime soon. Like,
Yeah, they would give
SMP
up
is
a
going,
monitor.
literally, like SMP is putting up a huge fight. And it looks like 3 are on the side of A, and they're trying to deny as much information on showers as possible. You know, Jawzy throwing out the paint shells right there. Ixodal.
Johnny Ixodor being stuck in showers, and that goes against him wholeheartedly with Robo Pro Girl actually getting those two
Oh yes,
shots
insane.
off him.
Oh my, SMP Meritus does get 2 and again evens out the round. It is down to SMP Meritus. He gets 3. He pops his ult, and with the Cove, he tries to defuse. But he
we do see
does
the
get
Brim ult.
stopped by the Brim ult that's being committed here. I think he's
He
aware.
does have some knowledge, yeah, of Lambs.
Oh no! I think he was waiting for the wraparound, but he does
Yeah.
not expect one more person that goes short to
Yeah.
there.
I believe
Honestly, those rounds, right?
Chamber. So I think he actually pushed that wall because I think expecting that maybe he was trying to go. Sorry, he was trying to expect the one from Lambs to wrap around. So Mbappe actually took that advantage by going through the wall. Even though that could have been a 50-50 or whatever, he was able to get that conversion there.
Yeah, well, it looks like they're opting for a classic A split push. Oh, but Robo Pro Girl gets 2 while stunned. Oh, excuse me?
Stun kills. No shot.
And it's again down to SMP Marudas, who gets violently judged. Judgment is
my
upon him as he gets, punished from Flaws pushing CT.
Honestly, I think Flaws is actually showing the flaws of the other team. Showing
Oh,
that maybe
yeah.
Flaws is actually the one that's trying to take their flaws and put them into the grave. We do see that
Gosh.
Judge coming out again, which is such a dirty play.
Yeah, now-
It's amazing to see, honestly.
SMP does call out a timeout as they are trying to, come up with a counter strategy.
Absolutely. It's actually good that they're going for the timeout. Take that time to really think, strategize and all that, because some of the teams that we've seen before, whether it's amateur or whether it's in our prime tournament, they don't really actually utilize their timeout properly or actually
True, they
never use it at all.
they never use it, and I think during timeouts, it's good to see that teams are still thinking about what they're going to be doing next. And I think that SMP really just needs to pull up their socks and really think what is happening, because I just think that they're not being denied. They are being denied a lot, as they have the potential to deny a lot of information because they have 2 smokes on their team.
Yeah, no,
I just think
absolutely.
they need to start playing a little bit slower, and that's the nature of what a double controller team is.
Yeah.
Especially
absolutely. And-
because Kapellmeister has told us about that Cogs, Leslie Cogs.
Yeah. Oh, we do see quite a few ultimates coming out already.
Oh.
Flaws grabbing a kill with a showstopper. Ixie actually trading that out. It is now a
We've
4v3,
seen him.
3v3.
Oh, he does get another clean kill on Mbappe right there.
Absolutely.
And we've
we
seen-
do see RNF actually take sight. Oh, Ixie getting a third there onto RoboPro Girl. Now it is a 2v2. It's also possible that Ixie can actually get an ace here. We have to see. But we do see the Brim on the side of SMP actually sticking onto B side, just making sure that they're not actually trying to wrap all the way around.
Oh, unfortunately caught out by the slow peek there. Ixidal does get punished, and Illum, it is just down to him. It's a 1v2 situation.
Absolutely.
He has the potential to clutch this out, but with Gelato still alive, that could be grim. But we shall see what happens.
Yeah. It's currently planted in the position you would expect them to be holding somewhere
Short
lamps
or
something,
lamps or
short or anything like that. So Illum currently confused and trying to figure out where they are, and is caught off guard by the fact that they came from showers. So expected, I'd say, but anything could have happened there.
I agree, and honestly, the double up showers always works. I just think that a lot of teams tend to forget that they played it perfectly, playing together and everything, exactly out of the FNS Masterclass rulebook that I think a lot of people have been following.
Everyone and their FNS masterclass. I've heard that so many times now. I mean, sure, I agree, but damn, everyone must be using this.
Look, I think it's also just like an inside joke that we just
Yeah.
keep on reusing because it's just funny.
Wow.
But all right, now 11 points on the side of sorry, I was about to say FNS, but it's Robo Pro Girl and Friends RNF. My bad.
And they do get the first trade there, the first kill.
Yeah, I think Ixodal's trying to stop this push, and he does get one kill. They do not see that SMP Meridas is pretty much pushed up, but they probably sense it, and they do take a page out of FNS Masterclass, and they do TP my kittens, but they do get stopped by SMP Meridas' judge. And, you know, judgment was upon them, and Jazzy does clear it out by putting one more point on the side of SNP.
Yeah, they were kind of caught off guard there because they went into hookah of B site, and when they went through, they just got pinched by both of the all of the team members. The three of them coming into TP, and then two coming from B side itself, and they just couldn't stand a chance. And unfortunately for them, but fortunately for S&P, that gave them a round to become 11-8.
You want to play?
I think it's just insane. Like, the timeout probably worked. Now it looks like RoboPro Girl and Friends are exploding out of A site here. Gelato does get the first pick, and Flaws and All does follow up, but Ixodal does shut down Flaws and All, but also gets shut down by Gelato right here.
Yeah.
And now it is down to Jazzy and Illume.
You do see that really precise gunplay from Gelato. That was absolutely really precise there.
It was clinical.
Pixie off. Yeah.
Illume does catch the chamber off guard, but unfortunately gets taken out by RoboPro Girl. You know, the name of the team. Like, she's been popping off, and honestly, I'm probably gonna contact her after this and ask if she's interested to play in the female team for UNSW esports. You know, like,
Absolutely.
please. But I mean, she's been pulling her weight. Like, she's in Mortal 2 at the moment, and I just think that she's playing so well, considering this is a very high elo. And when I say high elo, like, these are Radiants we're talking about. And a lot of people have said Immortal 2s versus Radiants, that very big divide right there.
Big difference.
Big difference. But she's still pulling her weight, and I would like to say that she's doing a great job. She's helping her team with her 18 assists, you know.
Yes,
I think
we
she
do
has
see
18
RNF
assists.
going towards A side. Illume grabbing one off of Floors, which is actually a big disadvantage for their side because that means they don't get the one who's actually getting all of those clutch ups. But it is now 4v4, so it is even.
It is even. Ixodal does get taken out, and honestly, he is the raid boss on the side of SMP. But Illume does get another kill with the operator and does take down that raid boss.
Ooh.
Mbappe does take out Jazzy's flank.
He did get some damage from Marutus, but was able to TP out of there quick enough.
Murders does pop down the cove and tries to make a safe defuse, but they do invest in the molly and the ultimate to stop them from planting.
Marutus is trying to get a kill there from the through the wall, but unfortunately wasn't able to get one.
Oh, and RoboPoker and Friends close it out as SMP gets kicked out of the UCC tournament.
Hey, it could have gone any direction there, but it does seem like RNF was able to actually get out of that almost unscathed. Still pretty, like, kind of took some damage there, going 8 down, but was able to go 13 up against that.
I mean, look at the score sheet right here. Like, Flaws and All and Gelato have been consistently being monumental for their team, bringing so much value as the duelist players. Both of them sharing 5 first bloods, and honestly, like, that's insane.
No, yeah, absolutely. They both are pretty, like, high up there in their KDA. 24-16 for Floors. That's absolutely phenomenal, as well as Gelato going 25-15. Those are kind of scores that you think, oh, they must be like, you know, really precise. But remember, we are in this higher elo like, you know, match, which means almost all of these players have absolutely, as you said, like clinical aim. It's just because it's so clinical, that very like small difference really makes a difference here. Like it's, as you said, a difference between Immortal 2 and Radiant, massive. Even if it's like
insane.
even though they're both clinical aims, like they both have precise gunplay, the difference, the millisecond difference sort of thing, that's what makes the higher elo games just exciting to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's insane. Like,
Yeah, no,
it's insane
absolutely.
right here. Like, that was just an amazing game that we just witnessed. And congratulations to Robo Pro Girl for winning that. And unfortunately for SMP, you know, they'll get us next time. You know,
Yes.
we'll get them next time. And I just
Yeah.
think that, you know, amazing performance out of Flaws and Gelato.
Yeah.
But, you know,
now that brings them up across the bracket. Excuse me. And that does mean, unfortunately, as you said, S&P has been dropped because this is the losers bracket. The losers don't get any more chances. That was it for them. Again, congratulations to RNF, and it's sad to see S&P lose. As you said, it's kind of our favorites, but hey, no, we can't play too no favoritism here. You know, we're just saying that we like them. We have some friends there, but you know, both teams have played phenomenally, and honestly, I can't wait to see not the upper bracket, sorry, the final stage, which will be happening in Saturday.
Next week, yeah, it'll be
Yes.
happening next week. And the next game that's going to be played will be a rematch for Robo Pro Girl and Friends and Boss Babies, which is also another fan favorite with a
Yeah.
bunch of very famous people playing as well.
Absolutely. Did
You know,
you-
we have Fishy Chair, we have Dokja, we have
Ooh,
Strange
Fishy
Quark,
Chair.
Kapellmeister, and Prad on the side of Boss Babies that will be, you know, it's a rematch. And
Yeah.
Robo Pro Girl and Friends, they've been, you know, doing pretty well consistently these few games. However, they did lose to Boss Babies earlier today, and will they be able to put up a fight again? We will find out it after this in about a 10-minute break. So please stay with us, as the next game will be streamed very, very soon. So I hope that you guys will stick with us around, and we will see you guys after this break.
Stick
Bye
around.
everyone.
Bye.
Stick around.
You think that I'm running in place? Y'all really testing my patience. Right before I blow up the spot, I had to get back to the base. What if my talent is wasted? And see what I'm lacking the waste. I rap in the basement, but my come up is legend, is greatness. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind. Don't make me lose my mind, 'cause I'm looking like Wesley. Test me. Don't make me lose my mind, 'cause I'm looking like Wesley. Test me.
I wonder if they're gonna clear this. Oh, oh my god, they found me!
Beautiful transfer from Clean.
Cookie's still boosting up. Cookie's still boosting.
Oh, but then he missed it!
And a beautiful spray down from Axios. He gets a third as well, and a fourth.
away from the ledge, constantly towing the edge, tempted to plunge, trying these quieting lungs, trying to drown out the fun. Can you tell me it's not the same out there, freedom in the rain? I'm ready, feeling every get ready for the thoughts, and so what now? Beyond my bed, stars are shining, reach out to find what's hiding, slipping sheets side down in silence, stripped down, just there behind me, toss and turn, dripping currents, wait and see what comes of yearning. Surround me all around, break the barriers, sound will ever, the doors will ever stand my ground.
change and you're the same, and this will never be. I'm tired of chasing you and your idea of me. It's not the words you say or the dreams you live. No stress around that, oh, you're so full of shit. All smiles and smoke the lies and hope, cause I can finally see how good you live our life. This go down carefree.
Opaque and seen the space. Nowhere to go has never been my greatest feat. A trail of memory to bend, to break, too late. I find somehow I'm missing the place I used to hate, and now I'm getting cold feet. I'm failing my way to the ground. Will be found, bound and crowned. Will be ready to pound, still and drown. Guess you'll find out, but would you even know how? There's intersect all my doubt. To straighten images, walking, scaling, telling, and also slowly fade. Let's go.
Do you know who you are or what you are? Things are not things because they want to be things. Words don't speak when words aren't there. Why am I when you are who you are?
So I'll say bye, bye, bye when I don't wanna leave. It is fine, 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 cause darling, I have seen these things don't change and you're the same, and this will never be. I'm tired of chasing you and your idea of me. It's not the words you say or the dreams you live. No stress around that, oh, you're so full of shit. All smiles and smoke the lies and hope, cause I can finally see how good you live our life. This go down carefree. Though is it time to stop living a lie? Maybe it's all the same, will I ever know? I'll jump at first and face the Lord, this is my guarantee. Goodbye to chasing you, my all perfect me. So I'll say bye, bye, bye when I don't wanna leave. It is fine.
All right, welcome back to UNSW Esports' very own Contenders Cup. Contenders Cup is a tournament that it's a trimesterly tournament that we get to see our community play a bunch of games on a competitive stage and play against one another. And today we will be streaming the final match for today's tournament, which will be Boss Babies against Robo Pro Girl. And they have played against each other earlier in this tournament, and it will be a rematch. So we are keen to see what's going to go on.
We're heading straight in actually because they have just entered into the map, which is going to be Bind. And and honestly, let me just take a look at what the maps they've banned. And it looks like on the side of RNF, the team that we just saw, we saw Haven banned, Sunset banned, Breeze, and yeah, those were the ones banned from that side. And then, of course, in the side of Boss Babies, which I'm going to short it to BB, BB banned, it looks like Split, Lotus, and Ascent, which honestly, I wish we could have changed map because we did see Bind just then. But
Yeah.
I'm all down to playing the same, like, not the same map, not exactly the same map, but like the some of the classic maps, because you can never get enough of them.
That is true, and now we are just diving straight in. And map bans aside, it looks like Gelato and Flossenol are going to be doing it again. Like, one more time, they're repeating, they're probably going to be able to repeat their performance the previous map. However, we do see Strange Quark on the Duelist today. He has been playing Sova consistently throughout this tournament, but it is also time to see how he's going to fare on the Duelist. What do you think, Sander?
Honestly, I'm actually surprised we have a Neon pick on the side of Boss Babies. And
I mean, it's Dokja.
Yeah, fair enough. But personally, I haven't seen that much. Like, I'd say maybe not great Neons. Like, on this map, I haven't seen it often at all. So I'm actually curious to see what's going to happen here.
Yep, I mean, we can see that they're going to start off with a default on the very first round for pistol, and we've known that Boss Baby's pistol rounds have never really been their strong suit. But we shall see what they have in store for RNF today. Oh, and it looks like Fishy Chair just gets the first kill on Gelato, and raid boss down. So now it looks like this round has slowed down, and they are slowly making their way towards B side.
Yeah, and they've actually taken this first round very slowly. They haven't really done too much peeking or like contacting anywhere, but now it looks like they're going far straight in, pushing back the Brim and Cypher out of the site.
Yeah, and honestly, even though I think they did decide to pull out the Cypher to counter the Neon pick, it doesn't seem to be working, as they just got forced off of site right there.
Absolutely, and we do see that.
Fishy Chair! And Prad and Dokja just clean up the round like that.
Dokja was, I thought he was going to be cleared because obviously the bot could only see in a specific area, but I guess they didn't expect them to be in that corner.
Right, like this is just, I just think that they played that round super well. And whenever they get the pistol round, that's always a good sign.
Yeah, absolutely. We're off on a good start for the side of BB, Boss Babies. But again, it's still round one. Anything could go. But I'm still curious to see what's happening with Dokja and the Neon. But yeah. Does appear that we are taking like still a slow approach to this, because it seems that Boss Babies don't really want to go in that quickly right now. Even though we saw them push into B very fast, they still took their time to get up there. That approach was very calm, very slow, allowing the other team to really guess what's happening with Boss Babies. Where are they going? What's happening?
Yeah. Well, it looks like they're also slowly creeping up 5-man long strategy, which honestly almost always works unless somebody does contest them long. And it looks like on the side of RoboProco and friends, they're kind of ganging up and staying in hookah right now.
Yeah.
And they got the read, and they're heading all the way back to B side.
Absolutely. We do see the Cypher and Sky now absolutely, yes, stuck up there with no help available. We do see Floors trying to push the smoke. Get it. Oh,
Strange Croc gets 2 with the Judge. And we've seen some great Judge gameplay here.
Goodness.
And it looks like
really quick.
On the side of Boss Babies, they're just cleaning them up.
Yeah, we did see again. What's happening with the judges? Bind and the Judge. I feel like
and the
go
Judge
hand in hand.
You're so right. I was just about to say that they go hand in hand as well. It's just insane. Like, on the side of Boss Babies, they have been playing very unconventional compositions, especially because Dokja, they're playing around a Neon main, and like we know that he's a formidable opponent on that agent, so they have been playing some unconventional compositions, but with 2 rounds on the board, it looks like it is working out in their favor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fishy Chair does spot Gelato on A
Unfortunately,
side.
not getting that pick.
He slowly creeps up.
It's a very slow, very nice and calm. They're like playing mind games with each other, because not only does like the side of RNF have to really contest like where are they going, because they see some people coming through like they see a head or a shot, but are they going to actually push that? Is that a bait? And we do see the side of Boss Babies going towards B now after showing their head in A.
Yeah, Fishy Chair did a really nice fake there and made sure that he was spotted but not picked off, and they make their way to B side. But I think they do have the read here. Now Strange Croc does double satchel in, Gelato does pick off Fishy Chair, but he gets 2 with the Judge right there. And like we've said before, Judge gameplay has been very, very popular in these games. That was really clean coming up from the side of Boss Babies, and he gets 3. All right.
Absolutely dirty.
Does he get one more here? Oh, he does not get one more, unfortunately, but he does get traded out. And now it is down to Prad and Dokja against RoboPro Girl. RoboPro Girl has clutch these rounds, but with the high-low setup from Dokcha and Prad, that was pretty unfortunate.
That high-low.
And 3 rounds go on the board for Boss Babies.
Absolutely. We obviously see that banter coming in through the chat, I believe. And no, absolutely. That honestly, once again, you see this a lot, even across all the elos. A raise with a judge and going straight in to the other team. That's just dirty. And we see they got 2 kills, 3 kills actually with the judge there. Strange Quark really showing them the judge is how it is. And you see Floors is actually now trying to bring it back. Floors is carrying a judge now to see if they can get the same sort of luck or the same sort of elims out of it. We got the 2 raises really showing off that they are using the judge and no one's going to stop them.
But it looks like we have to go for a tech pause right now. I think Prad is facing some difficulties right here.
Absolutely. Obviously, as it's a remote play, everyone's playing from their own, the safety of their own home. Everyone's gonna have some issues here and there, so it happens. And unfortunately, we don't have any in-person games. That would be amazing, but we have to deal with this. But as it is a tech pause, it does actually, as you said last game, gives them a bit of time actually to kind of think about what's happened. And this might actually be what gives the side of RNF enough time to really think about what has been happening with the side of Boss Babies.
All right, so it looks like we're just jumping straight back into the game. All right, so it looks like, with Prad may be encountering some technical difficulties right now. So let's just see if, he's able to capitalize on that or not. It looks like Strange Quark is posted outside of hookah, but he might not know that he will be walking into 3 right there. In the FNS Masterclass, they always say, don't go hookah, don't go hookah. So maybe he needs to take a leaf out of that book and realize that hookah may not be the play right now.
I did see the head of the Cypher, so they are very cautious about this area. And
he does get counter-judged right there, but it's still down to a 3v3. It's still down to a 3v3.
Yes.
And it looks like they ran all the way to A. They did make their way all the way to A. And Kala with a Sheriff.
Spike planted.
And it looks like, they're kind of on low buys here, but RoboPro Girl and friends do have the opportunity to make this round their own.
Absolutely, it is not impossible.
Kapellmeister does get caught out by the raise nade, but Fishy Chair does trade. Yeah, Fishy Chair does trade him out. Oh my goodness!
Floors actually trying to attempt a raise satchel into the enemy and try to get that judge kill off, but unfortunately was also traded themselves out. Prad's trying to wait for that defuse, but knowing that Carl was actually going for it.
Prad, he's 1 HP. You got it. Yeah.
Nice. You just needed to sneeze on him.
You just needed to sneeze on him. Honestly, if what's his name? Flaws? Sorry, he has a really long name, so it just slips in my head for a moment. I think Flaws kind of gets a bit greedy in certain situations, and I think that if he managed to close that out on Fishy Chair right there and not get killed, he probably would have won the round. He potentially would have won the round. We've seen him clutch those out. Yeah, but it looks like it is still a B default. A B split, sorry.
We do see that RNF does have a full buy this time around, except for Mbappe. And that going against basically a force almost buy, it's not going to go well for the side of Boss Babies.
Oh yeah, 100%. He does get Dokcha does get shut down by Mbappe right there. Prad does get 1 pick and brings it down to a 3v3.
Yeah, still anyone's game, but yeah, there looks like that. Looks like Boss Babies are going to try to stick with this B site. And there's only 2 of them currently contesting, 1 in hookah and 1 on site.
Yeah, and it looks like the Brimstone on the side of RNF has been pushing up Showers and might get a flank on them. Oh, Gelato does get Prad and Fishy Chair, and Mbappe does clean up the round by killing the last man alive.
Yeah, Gelato getting 2 of those kills really made a difference there.
He does bring some impact to his team, and like we've seen the previous game, he was, going crazy. But now I think this team might have finally met their match, as Boss Babies have really been bossing it out on them. They just got their first. Yeah, I'm not surprised either. Though the momentum could shift as they have just gone their first round on the board. Like you said before, it is anyone's game. So let's see what they have for us.
So at the moment, it does look like they are going to try to stack towards A unless they do like maybe make contact at the wrong time.
Yeah, Fishy Chair does aim to get Showers control here. And it looks like Dokcha and Strange Quark are probably going to explode onto site. They also invest in the they invest in the Brim ult that unfortunately takes Gelato out as well.
Yeah, Gelato being stuck in the corner there, but couldn't escape that Brim ult, unfortunately.
Oh man, Strange Quark gets taken out by the judge. This is so unfortunately.
Oh my goodness.
Now it is down to Fishy Chair to close it out. Does he have the Guardian gameplay? Unfortunate. And it looks like Flaws and All does pick up the pace and get another round onto the board for Robo Pro Girl and friends.
Absolutely. Fishy Chair was good for one, but unfortunately could not find the head on the other. But that did still give him a chance to. They were still 5-1. Oh, sorry, not 5-1. 1-2 So it makes sense that he was still able to. They were still able to get Fishy Chair down, but we do see that it's still a 2-4 score on the board at the moment towards the side of Boss Babies.
You said that perfectly. And it looks like Flaws and All does creep all the way down. They do get the timing, but Pratt does turn around and gets Flaws and All. That was a flaw on side of Flaws and All. Aren't gonna lie right there, but it looks like they might be heading towards B side. And by they, I mean Boss Babies.
Yes. It does look like that. Like, once again, they really like taking it slow. And it does seem like the side of RNF actually don't take advantage of that by not pushing in. And that makes it kind of like a stalemate. They're waiting for someone to slip up. They're waiting for some information from either side to kind of give them the advantage.
I agree. And honestly, it looks like Boss Babies is also just capitalizing on the mistakes that Robo Pro Girl and friends are making. But let's see, Robo Pro Girl and friends have also gone 2 rounds up on the leaderboard, but can they get more? Has the momentum shifted? Like, we're still watching this round to see if that'll happen. Looks like Strange Quark watching the push. Fishy Chat does get one. And Dokcha cleans up the round with 2 clean kills. I think he's fired up and ready to go.
Yeah, honestly, we do see once again great clinical precise gunplay there. All of those shots hitting their targets, getting that round, and getting over and done with. The side of Boss Babies, they had the site completely locked down, even though they were the side of RNF going through elbow to try to do, I guess, a pincer attack. Didn't work out, unfortunately, and they got that round in the bag for the side of Boss Babies.
I mean, it looks like their defaults have really been working. But 3 people are in hookah, and it looks like Strange Quark has spotted them. They are also making their way to A. They've fallen back, way back, and one of them is also rotating to A site. Fishy Chair is here just watching. Shao is here. I'm not sure if he knows that there's a Cypher still sitting here. He reloads his gun. That was a little bit scary.
That could have been horrible. You don't want to get, don't want to be caught with your pants down there.
You don't want to be caught with your utility out. That's really scary. And it looks like Dokcha does get the kill on Gelato, and Boss Babies explode onto site right here. Are they aware that there are two towards showers? It looks like Strange Quark might be aware. They do flash showers. Get that information. Two of them peek Strange Quark, and unfortunately he's unable to get any kills. The ult from Brimstone is also committed as Boss Babies make their way to B site. And you know, like I said before, FNS Masterclass, they TP'd my kittens and they have made their way onto B site, got the plant down. Prad is holding the rotate from A side, but it also looks like, oh, Prad gets one. Prad gets one, and now he knows that there are at least two people in hookah, and they have to fight Prad. Prad gets another, as it's down to a 2v3. And now it's down to a 2v0 as Dokja and Kapellmeister just clean it up.
Honestly, and we do see that Brim ult, although that was helpful to kind of clear him out, but that did clear him out of the entire site. That did force him into B, and that could have been their mistake. One thing they might have tried to consider was maybe waiting until the plant was down so that they could at least force them to stay on A, and that unfortunately forced them to try to retake B.
Look, remember, you're so right with that. But you know, something that I wanted to say is that previously we just watched like SMP go against Robo Pro Girl, and the thing is, their skill range very similar, and yet in another setting where the skill ranges are also similar, it looks like they're losing by 4 points. Like, that's insane how it doesn't matter the skill, it just remembers, you know, what matters is how you strategize and how you play the game.
Yeah.
Like, and who outplays the other better.
Absolutely. As you've mentioned before, you gotta get those impact kills and impact like game, like I guess gameplay. Because without that, even if you have the best aim in the world, if you can't actually, you know, solidify your win, you're not going to get anywhere.
Exactly. And I mean, so far it looks like Fishy Chair and Dokja have been picked off, unfortunately. So now it's down to the three Musketeers, Strange Quark, Kapellmeister, and Prad. And we know that these three have the potential to create miracles. And unfortunately, Flaws and All does get Strange Quark, and Robo Pro Girl and Mbappe just clean them up right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Bringing it to a 3-6 now we're on round 10. And even though it is a difference of 3, we've seen like games like this swap pretty fast, especially if they get the momentum to do so. And it looks like the momentum might be on the side of RNF right now.
It does appear to be that way. I mean, if they continue on winning and bring it to 6-6, it's anybody's game. It is anybody's game.
Absolutely.
However, it looks like they still have a decent enough buy on the side of Boss Babies, and it doesn't look like their economy is down too badly, but they're still, you know, closing things out. So
yes,
let's see what they have to do.
Ooh,
oh, an
explosive! Like we're going for a really fast side take with the showstopper, and the judge gameplay once again.
Oh, Strange Quark gets 2 with the judge, and you've seen this before. You know, I've seen this film before. I did not like the ending. You know, it looks like it's down to Strange Quark, Fishy Chair, and Prad to get an, you know. Oh, well, now, my apologies. It is now down to Prad and Strange Quark. And it looks like they're sticking the defuse, but Strange Quark is just too clean with it and gets both kills.
Oh, the 4K.
That was a clean 4K, right?
There.
Yeah, hey, I'm sorry. That's my favorite player right there. I can't say, I'm not gonna say too much about it.
Did you
but
know he was Radiant though?
Yeah, did you guys know he's Radiant? And oh my god, he is the best as he managed to clean that round up right there.
Classic. Yeah, no, absolutely. So close to a 5K there, and you can see that although they did try to check showers, they didn't really continue like worrying about it, and that made them lose that round, unfortunately.
I agree with what she just said, and honestly, and Prad just getting the first kill on Gelato right there. That's Gelato raid boss. I just think that he's met his match. He's just met his match.
Yeah. We do see
Alright.
that they've cut the entire site in half once again with the smokes, and they are planting straight away. It is now a 4v4 at the moment.
Fisher does get spotted. With the Cypher ult, everybody gets spotted, and it is really risky to play here because it looks like the side of Boss Babies has been pushed back. But Doctor does get one, and unfortunately, Kala and Robo Pro Girl just immediately just clean up. They're just playing clean house right there.
We still have the Brim lineup, but unfortunately that won't do much because the spike's already half. This is already going towards the side of RNF, bringing them to 4-7.
Gosh, this is anyone's game.
Last round.
This is anyone's game. Honestly, if Boss Babies get another round up, they probably are in the hot seat and are able to win. But anything goes. You just saw that they won one round, but RoboFro Girl and friends managed to win it back. So if it's a 5-7 or a 4-8, it could still be anybody's game.
Absolutely. We don't see that cursed 9 what is it, 9-3? It's not gonna be a cursed 9-3, but you never know. Once again, could go to either side, but if there's enough momentum, RNF might be able to push this. But we do see that Boss Babies might be actually a bit wary again, or it might be just a normal slow approach here.
That's true. I mean, they've been playing really slow, and honestly, it's been working. It's been working because it doesn't seem like RoboPro Girl has anything to do. They don't really know much. They do have Cypher and they do have Sky to be able to get that information for them, but I'm not sure if they're really capitalizing off of that or they're just unsure with what to do, because it looks like 3 are posted up on the side of A, but Boss Babies look like they're trying to enter B here.
Yeah, and we've seen this sort of play before where 2 of the players from the side of the defenders stuck inside hookah, and now going through long, they've taken the site for themselves.
Yeah, they explode out onto site, and I'm sure that they're aware that there are a bunch of people in hookah, but they choose to ignore it. They choose not to fight. And Strange Quad gets one, gets a second that comes out of CT with some clean kills. He does get pushed. He unfortunately dies to the paint shells that are thrown by Flaws, but Prad and Dokja do get kills, and Fishy Chair just cleans it out with a little bit of disrespect by using a shorty on Robo Pro Girl.
My goodness.
And end of this half with 8 points up to Boss Babies and 4 on the side of Robo Pro Girl and friends.
Honestly, absolutely, that was incredible. And we did see that after Strange Quark got those 2 kills, basically it was a cleanup, as you said. And I'm actually just speechless. That was crazy to watch. And now we are on the second half, and we can kind of take a look at where the players are standing now. We see Dokja, the current Neon. As I said, I was very interested, and Dokja doing a solid 2 KDA, 12-6. That is something you want to see. Maybe some not impact kills, but definitely helping the team by getting rid of some of the opponents.
Look, I agree with exactly what you said, because Dokja has been bringing so much value to his team, and it looks like some unconventional strategies have been working in favor of Boss Babies.
Yeah,
Ooh,
absolutely.
Someone does do some chip damage against Flaws as they enter the site, and it looks like they get the plant down. However, Gelato is kind of low already. So it's either he just dies or he gets a kill and heals up.
They do know that there's at least one inside showers, able to get both of them out of there.
Yeah, they do know that they're... Strange Cock with the clean kill. Okay, unable to finish that on Gelato. Gelato does get the third. Dokja does trade him out, and it's down to a 1v1. And unfortunately, he does have the shmoovement, but Kala does punish him for that and brings up 1 point for the side of Robo Pro Girl and friends.
And since it's been swapped over, we can try to see if maybe it is their strong suit, RNF's strong suit, to be on the attacking side. But one thing I believe I noticed was that compared to the side of Boss Babies, RNF seems to be a bit more, maybe not aggressive in their push, but a lot more like, you know, insistent on where they're gonna go.
Yeah, like they don't rotate, they don't really hesitate, they're determined. Pratt gets caught out, unfortunately, and Flaws and all just, with no respect whatsoever, just gets the kill on Kapellmeister.
Absolutely.
However, Dokja does get 2, bringing it down to a 2v3. And honestly, with Strange Quark and Fishy Chair, Strange Quark
Gelato
might
sort of
have
head.
gotten spotted. Oh, this is very intense. It's a 2v3.
We do see that they are still very much fully in control of the site. They're currently just... It is now a 1v3.
It is down to Strange Quark, and it doesn't look like they're respecting him at all. Gelato just pushes him CT and gets the kill and brings it up to a 6-8. However, it is also time for the side of Boss Babies to get their full buy. So it could be a very real round. Honestly, if they bring it up to a 6-9, they have the potential to just keep snowballing and keep it going.
Absolutely. The one thing, once again, kind of compounding on what I said previous round, they're a bit more insistent. They weren't very aggressive in like taking CT from the B side, but they did go in when it was only Strange Quark. You know, they went in and got rid of him before he could try to, you know, go around, go to elbow, or do something else.
Yeah, and it looks like Strange Quark is posted up with the judge in New Hall, and I feel like they've gotten the read. Fisher does get the first kill. He gets a second one with 2 clean Guardian kills, and honestly, what do we expect? It's Fishy Chair with the 2 clean kills. Unfortunately, Gelato does get him off that line and kills him, but it is still a 4v3. Dokja also gets shut down by Gelato, and it looks like Gelato is firing up and getting ready to go. Strange Quark and Mbappe end up trading each other out, and it's down to a 2v3. Plaid does get the kill on Gelato, and it's down to Robo Pro Girl. She is on 17 HP. Does she clutch this out? Kapellmeister and Prad do not really know where she is, so they're just trying to spot her. However, is he aware? Oh my god, Robo Pro Girl on 17 HP clutches out the round as Kapellmeister and Prad were not paying attention.
Pro Girl, damn, that was a great wraparound. Not giving them any information, not running, just taking your time to make sure you can get them by surprise, and that worked out brilliantly.
And it looks like they need to be paying attention now, because Robo Pro Girl managed to clutch that out for her team. Look, the name of the team right there, clutching it out when her team needs her the most. It's a 7-8. It could go either way. Now, they've ruined the economy of the side of Boss Babies, as now that they're on a poor buy and they have guns. But we'll see what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it looks like they've just been doing fast A's, as you're about to say. Sorry.
You forced out the side of Boss Babies, and Strange Quark getting, unfortunately, down there by Gelato. But there was a trade there, so now it is still a 4v4.
All right, so Fishy and Dokja, these two that dominate ranked lobbies. Come on, what do you guys have in store for us? You know, Robo Pro Girl, it looks like they're on the side of Robo Pro Girl, they're just like playing it safe, playing offside. Oh, they know that there's somebody's on that corner there. Oh, Robo Pro Girl does get Fishy Chair, and it's down. Oh, it's down to a 1v2. Mbappe, does he have what it takes? And no, Kapellmeister just deletes him with the clean shot, and it looks like Boss Babies just brought it back.
Yeah, but for that plant though, that spike, was it not properly planted for short there, or sorry, not short, from mid? Because you could see that the Cypher there is trying to really try to get the person off the bomb, but unfortunately was unable to. It maybe not planted correctly for that angle.
No, I'm sure it was planted correctly. It's just that the diffuser managed to tuck themselves in a way that
Yeah.
he wouldn't get caught out by any sprays.
Absolutely, definitely got to be careful when you plant and you position your spike, because sometimes those angles are what breaks or changes the game. You know.
Yeah, and it looks like the side of Boss Babies is doing a default right here.
I'm just taking it slower than some of the previous.
Sorry, not Boss
rounds.
Babies. My apologies. From the side of Robo Pro Girl and Friends, it looks like they're taking it a bit slower. Oh, but it looks like they're looking to finish on B this time. A bit of a change of pace.
They do have a massive advantage here because
Dogsha
maybe
does
Doctor's
get
gonna
the
say
raid
something
boss
about that.
down. Yeah, he does have something to say about it as he gets taken out. Sorry, not he gets taken out. He takes out Gelato right there. Smokes go down and utility gets invested, and it looks like they, standard B site, and it looks like a B site execute. Apologies, and it looks like they're just fighting for it. Strange Clock, Pratt, one by one, they just all come dropping down like flies, as it looks like Boss Babies just know how to stop their executes.
Absolutely, and unfortunately, that smoke there, they could see them, but unfortunately, he couldn't see them. But the other way around was unfortunately false. He was able to kind of go outside of the smoke, but his body was exposed, but he couldn't see outside of the smoke, unfortunately, and that's why, unfortunately, that round did go towards the side of Boss Babies.
Boss Babies.
And now we are 7-10, and I'm just taking a look at the scoreboard now. We do see Dokja, that KDA just goes to show what an amazing Neon gameplay that we get to see from Dokja. 23-9.
Yeah,
absolutely brilliant.
I mean, it's Dokja. What do we expect? He's an amazing Neon player. He has a huge ego and a bunch of fans rallying behind him. But I mean, it's kind of justified considering that he's been putting up so much value for his team.
Of course.
Yeah, he does have the glowing gun as well. He's just doing insanely well. Robo Pro Girl does unfortunately shut down Fishy Chair, and Prad does get the trade out. Oh my god! An insane shot from the side of Dokja as he gets Gelato through the smoke. Brim Alt does get invested, and honestly, I don't think it really matters because it looks like Dokja's just cleaning up.
Yeah. Doctor really expecting the one from U-Haul or a Labs there.
Oh no! Well, unfortunately, we were too quick to talk as Robo Pro Girl and Friends just cleaned it up with a thrifty.
That would be really good for their mental right now, because after kind of losing that momentum they had earlier, they finally get it back from the side of Boss Babies, because at the moment it's still pretty close. 2 difference, 8-10. They could still get this in the bag, but so could the side of Boss Babies.
Look, it's like you said before, it's anyone's game, and like you said, rounds or games can just switch depending on the half and depending on how the players have played, and the previous round just showed exactly that. It looks like Strange Clock is trying to get Shower's control. Oh my god! But Dokja just immediately deletes. Oh my goodness, I didn't expect that.
Double peek into another world there with that in the face point blank double peek.
Oh goodness, and it's down to a 2v2. Fishy Chair with 4 kills with the Guardian, further proving his point that the Guardian is better than the Vandal. Oh, that was insane right there. That was insane right there. I think I might have lost my voice a little bit because I got so caught off guard by what Dokja just did and what Fishy Chair just did. And honestly, if I lose my voice while casting these games, it's fine, just as long as it comes back by next week.
Yeah, absolutely. These two powerhouses, the Fishy Chair and Dokja, really showing that if you get into the line of sight, you are going to have to struggle for your life.
Gosh, it's been insane.
Yes, and we do see the side of RNF taking a lot more precaution. They're staying back really far into that mid area, and it looks like they're gonna try to take it slow, go towards the side of A potentially. And yeah, you can see the pings. They're going to try to head for A. It appears.
I mean, A has been working for them, and it looks like, you know, they might be exploding out in sight, you know, as usual. But it looks like they're also going to be fighting 3 that are already posted on site. Well, it looks like all 5 have also made it here, and it looks like Strange Quark has also done some chip damage on Kala right there.
Absolutely.
Smokes go down, and it is time for them to execute their retake. However, are they aware that RoboPro Girl are going to be coming to Showers and taking Showers control? Oh, Gelato does take out Strange Quark. However, Fishy Chair, Prad, Kapellmeister, and Dokja just get kill after kill.
Yeah,
and Dokja does clean up the last player and brings them up to 12 points.
Honestly, Dokja breaking everyone's knees with that neon movement. You know, I guess that is why Dokja really loves the neon, because you can really just make everyone just kind of flick their entire next 360 without knowing what they're doing. And yes, you can see just from the KDA almost going for a 3 X KDA there, 28-11, very close and very brilliant from Dokja.
God, I mean, it's insane. Like, Dokja is just like, you know, showcasing what he's made of. And I think Bind was the right pick on the side of Boss Babies, because Ascent, we saw them play on Ascent and it didn't really go well, especially because of the unconventional picks that we have here, like Neon. We need to play like a Neon focused map, and it looks like, you know, Bind is one of them. Flaws and all does get deleted by Strange Quark in Lamps, and he got shut down, unfortunately. Better Raise wins. What can I say?
And it looks like that they've really just kind of cornered off this area so they can plant. And now it is a 4v5.
It looks like it's a 4v5. Oh, Strange Quark does get reduced down to 5 HP. And Gelato is getting the picks. Oh my god, RoboPrugo brings out the judge gameplay, and it's just down to Kapellmeister. And Kapellmeister, you know, we've seen him win these.
Absolutely. This is something that can be won, but it looks like the side of RNF is expecting this.
Oh, they know that it's a fake flash. Oh, man.
Once again, since this is a higher elo, some of these, like, you know, strategies might work on against the lower elo players, but they can expect that a flash can definitely be fake. And as you saw there, Kapellmeister unfortunately could not get that in the bag, bringing it to a 9-12 to the side of Boss Babies.
Look, it's just one more round for them to clutch out, and we saw that in the earlier game, this, especially because this is a rematch, I would like to reiterate, this is a rematch, and Boss Babies did win against RoboPro Girl. However, you know, it was a very close game, 13-11, and, you know, Boss Babies just need one more round, and they did struggle with that, but they were eventually able to deliver. So we'll see if that will happen again, or will RoboPro Girl manage to defeat them.
We do see that they are slowly walking towards the B side after doing just a bit of like kind of noise, a bit of shooting against the Rays over at A, and looks like gonna try to do the long push here, like the side of Boss Babies tried beforehand.
I mean, it looks like they're doing a 5-man push up long, like you've said before, that Boss Babies have done. They make it onto site, and it looks like they're just going to be opting to play for a retake angle here. Alt does get pulled out, and to stall the plant, does do a bit of damage on Brimstone, but he does get healed up back to full health. And Gelato is just waiting for the CT push. Does get chip damage on Fishy Chair. Mbappe does get Fishy Chair, unfortunately. Pratt does get one, but gets traded out, and it's down to... Oh, Kapellmeister gets 2! And it's a 2v2 situation, but unfortunately, Kala and Gelato just cleaned that right up and bring it to a 10-12.
Absolutely. RNF showing that they're able to really win some of these closer matches, some of these closer like duels, because a lot of that, they were the side of Boss Babies. Although they may have been stuck towards the side of CT a bit there. It goes to show that even though they were being kind of pincered, they were still the side of RNF was still able to kind of get that down and get it out.
Yep, I agree with exactly what you're saying. Oh, Brim ult is used. Oh my god, Fishy Chair gets picked off immediately by Gelato, and it looks like this is some very familiar gameplay. Oh, Strange Quag does get the shot on Gelato. Raid boss down. And it is a 3v2 situation as Kapellmeister gets 2 more. Oh my.
Absolutely.
You know, it is down to the 3 Musketeers, and like I've said before, these 3 can make magic work.
Yeah, their synergy might be able to actually bring this down.
Pred does get 1. Oh, and Pred closes out the round, and it looks like Boss Babies is making it to the finals that will be happening next week. Congratulations to Boss Babies and RoboPro Girl. Good job for putting up an insane fight.
Absolutely. That was a very
GG.
close game. Amazing play from the side of Boss Babies.
Oh my goodness, that was a game. That was a game. Honestly, if there were more maps, you know what I would have said? I would have said, we have a series on our hands. But you know, Tokcha right at the top of the leaderboard, following slowly behind by Strange Quag, Prad, Fishy Chair, Kapellmeister. Gelato really put in his effort, pulled his weight, but it looks like he fell short a little bit this game. And insane. They put up an insane fight, and it looks like Boss Babies will be advancing to the final round.
Yes, absolutely.
And they will be playing against Dawn Syndrome again, and it will be a rematch and a best of 3.
Yeah. And the fact that we have now a best of 3 going to be appearing in the finals, we can actually see what sort of adaptations that they're going to start doing between the maps. Because as we saw, a best of 1, although very fun to watch, especially during that last few matches there, you don't get to see some of the teams try to adapt to the plays that the other will try to go for, because everyone has their own strategies, everyone has their own signature, and best of 1s can't really show it. But now that we're going to be in a best of 3, hopefully we can see some amazing, like, I guess, changes and alterations to everyone's gameplay.
Yeah, and I'm sure, you know, after their performance in Ascent, they're probably going to end up, you know, banning Ascent and seeing where they can go in the future. And honestly, very well fought from the side of RoboPro Girl and friends. And congratulations to Boss Babies. You guys will be advancing to the finals, which will be held next week. So for all of you who have joined us today for our stream, thank you, because we will be casting the finals next week. So be sure to join us then.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was insane. Like, it was really insane. And we would like to thank Gigabyte AORs for sponsoring our streams and our club, because we wouldn't have done it without you.
Absolutely. Gigabyte AORs have been amazing, and they've, just as I said before, they've given League of Legends players these like AORs headsets, but for the players of Valorant Prime, they'll be walking away with some monitors, and you'll get to see who wins that next week, Saturday, as we've mentioned before.
Yep, that was an insane match, and honestly, I'm impressed, you know. But once again, congratulations to Boss Babies for making the finals, and once again, good job on the side of RoboPro Girl and friends. This is where we end it for today. But before we end, just really quickly, thank you to BMod and thank you to our production people for making all of this happen today. Thank you for playing in UNSW Esports Contenders Cup. We'll see you guys next week, everyone. Thank you.
Bye. See you then.
Bye.
I wonder if they're gonna clear this. Oh, they. Oh my god, they down me!
Beautiful transfer from Paul.
Cookie is still boosting up. Cookie is still boosting.
And a beautiful spray down from Axios. He gets a third as well, and a fourth.